throw.
Hello? Hello, everybody! Okay, so, oh my god, level 6 trade, we didn't start yet! Oh my god, okay, let me make sure that I thank everybody. Huh, okay, Cappy, thank you! Jace Winters, thank you! Awesomeness, thank you! Wizzle, thank you! Baby Charis, thank you! Cosmonaut, thank you! Ella Sweet, thank you! Cut the String, thank you! Flicks? I never know how to pronounce this. In my head, I just call you Flicks, but I don't know if I should be saying Flixu, but in my head, I always call you just Flicks. I hope that's okay. Flicks, thank you! And Toby, thank you! And Basil, thank you! Oh my god, the numbers are getting so high on these months, I swear. Basil, tier 3, thank you so much. And oh my god, Sulkaon, thank you so much for 5 gifted! And oh my god. Anonymous gifter, you better not be my dad. Thank you so much for 5 gifted. And Gen Baked Potato, thank you. And Cooled, welcome, thank you. And Flucol, thank you. Medmo, you
I'll
gave
do long
50.
sub message next month.
Medmo, you make great memes and poor decisions. Thank you.
Alice_Sage gifted a tier 1
oh
sub
my
to
gosh,
Neo
Arctic Critta, thank you so much for the raid. Joker, thank you so much. Future Sight Joker, I should clarify since there are multiple Jokers. Future Sight Joker, thank you so much for 20 gifted. That's crazy. 20 gifted, oh my god. Thank you, Sonmark, thank you. Big baby, thank you so much. And Crasty, thank you. A complete fool, thank you for 20 gifted. Oh. Oh my god. What are you guys doing? Level 11. Zeradron, thank you so much.
Wouldn't miss this for the world.
You'll do a long sub message next month? Okay. And Jane, thank you so much for 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Palace, thank you so much for the sub. And Rudy, thank you so much. And Gia Sabina, oh my gosh, Gia Sabina, thank you for always being there. Thank you for being here for this long. And a complete fool, me as well. Thank you. Thank you so much for 5 gifted. Fortress Spy, 6 months. Thank you. Fork.
New song
Fork.
release.
Thank you for 1,000 bits. Raptor, thank you so much for 6 months. Bjorn, thank you so much for 5 gifted. Bodrovian, thank you. Fizz, thank you so much for 10 gifted. What are you guys doing? I don't even 13. Wait, 14? How did this happen? I don't know what to do about this. Camel, thank you so much for 5 gifted. Flory, thank you so much for a tier 3. Canworth, thank you so much for 5,000 bits. Oh my god. And Just Jevix, thank you so much for the sub. We're finally caught up. We're free, everybody. We're free. We're celebrating. Familiar, thank you so much. Thank you so much for 1,000 bits. You guys are too kind to me. I am so grateful. Thank you.
Celebrate,
Thank you. So, if you want to know why I'm a little bit late today, Bro Squad, thank you for the sub. Adubius, thank you so much for the sub. I'm late today because I rolled a nat 1 trying to eat a sandwich, and I was covered in avocado. I ate a sandwich so poorly that I had to change my shirt and my pants. So, I don't know how I managed to do that, but, I somehow managed to, there's avocado on my door. I didn't have time to clean it up. I only had time to change all of my clothes and mostly wipe the avocado off of myself.
Hi, Ellie.
Blame the sandwich. It wasn't the sandwich's fault. I promise it wasn't the sandwich's fault. It was my fault. Oh my gosh, Quildata! Thank you so much for 500 bits! And Motivated Cookie, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my gosh. Thank you, everybody. Aki, thank you so much. And But I'm Stambo! Thank you! Dalacarlia Astro. What a beautiful name. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I had some ideas on how to do this. I would have called Maple ahead of time, but I was simply too lazy. Did I get my sandwich exploded? I'm the one who, Whoa, that's a long message. Everblain. Mikado and the wind that connects. Tangibatur launched my homeostasis. I barely maintain homeostasis, honestly. I'm barely maintaining homeostasis.
Ago, Mikado and wind that connects Tengivator launched your homeostasis.
Scrumpy, thank you so much for the prime sub.
Manifested in this.
Oh my gosh, Eric, thank you so much. I have been
hypostasis of creation.
really, really excited about this song. This is, I think, my favorite song I've ever written. It meant a lot to me. It's like how I got through the winter. I talked a lot about how the winter is really hard and lonely for me, and this was kind of like me dealing with that, and the fact that people connected to it the way that they did meant the world to me, and still, of course, does. So, thank you so much. I'm not sure the best way to do this, but I thought maybe a fun thing to do would be to go through, because, okay, so the night that I wrote this song, sorry, my throat is like, bleh, a little gross, but we're gonna get through it together. The night that I wrote this song, I recorded a really rough version of it.
Give the bot some subs for an excellent job.
Thank you!
But can we rename Ellie to Ellie the Destroyer of Sandwiches?
Yeah, if you want, man. You can call me that. Yo, well, I have the instrumental version of Same Moon. If anyone wants to cover Same Moon, I have the instrumental version. I can send it to you. And I would love to hear it. As you know, it's been translated into so many languages. I translated it into Chinese to the best of my ability. And my mom translated it into Spanish. So I hope that I can do a little bit of both today. And also, I've been practicing very hard the French version. So maybe we could do a little bit of that as well. Okay, so the night that I wrote this song, I posted it in my Discord, just like the demo, I guess. I wouldn't call it a demo. It was just you'll handle the British version. I would love to do the British version. me just imitating Server. No, Server will do the British version, I'm sure. So the night that I wrote it, I posted just the version of me playing it on my guitar in the Discord. Same Moon in it. And I have that version. Actually, if someone though could send it to me, because I'm useless and I don't want to dig for it, and I should have found it ahead of time. A complete fool! 50! What? Oh my god! Thank you so much! Thank you so much! Oh! 50 gifted! Guys, we have a level 16 hype train! We just started! Russell, thank you so much for 6 months! Holy! Oh my god, Ready Steady had that ready to go. Had that ready steady. Ready, thank you so much. Next Vertiz, thank you so much for 6 months. You might notice that Ready has VIP, and that is because he machined a whole new set of brackets for the dog, because the brackets that I was using, listen, no Cree version. So aside from the Chinese version and the Spanish version, which were done by me and my mom respectively, all of these versions were done by the community. So be the change you want to see in the world. If you want a Cree version, you gotta translate it. Cause, yeah, that VIP was earned. So the brackets that came with the motors were just not really up to the task, and they were bending, and that was part of the problem that we were seeing. So this man did an amount of work I could never pay for. Like, I was like, I can't pay you back for this. And he was like, yeah, no, you can't afford this.
Have to swim my tear river back to
so
work.
real.
Have fun, Ellie,
so real. Oh my gosh. Saradios, thank you so much. Thank you so much for 6 months. And Mathville, thank you so much. Oh my god. And Blueberry, thank you. How did this even happen?
Nice
Raptily, thank you so much for the
again.
gifted sub. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Swear Rocker, I am I'm honored. Thank you. But yeah, Ready Banana Chad did an amount of work I could never pay for. And machined an entirely new set of brackets. So thank you. we calculated out that they would be more than the budget of my entire entire robot if we actually contracted them through the shop. So I don't know what I did to deserve this community. I've got to say that, like, as much as it's been hellish sometimes, those like calls, those hangouts in the VC where we all like talk about and work on the dog together have been one of my favorite parts of streaming so far. So thank you guys. I love you guys. Okay, Scratch, thank you so much for 5 gifted. Okay, so I love these calls. They're so fun. Oh my gosh, the failed brackets are spoken for. So I think the thing to do now is to play the demo version that I sent in the Discord that night, and then we can hear how far it came from the first night I wrote it to now, the released version, and then we'll go through and we'll talk about how I made it, the process of production, because people have been saying that they're pretty interested in that. And we'll go from there, and then we'll do some other languages maybe, and we'll talk about how eventually I will be releasing it in other languages. With the blessing of the translators. And as long as no one says, where's Daddy Delirious? He's probably in chat, right? Well, if you're in chat somewhere.
Alex Cow gifted a tier 1 sub to Align Ace.
Look, he hated that. He hated that. So, let's I guess go through the process. I would love to release the song in other languages, partially because, you know, the whole point is like, yeah, same moon. For me, this was a song very much about dealing with seasonal affective disorder. Never Known, thank you so much for 5 months. And Lolishka, thank you so much for the gifted sub. And Trend Rain, thank you so much for 5 months.
Because of you and Minnie both being on hiatus, I was forced to go outside, and I found a GF.
Oh my god!
How could you do this to me? Lol.
I am thrilled for you. Congratulations! Anonymous gifter, whoever you are, thank you so much for 5 gifted. I hope you're not my father. I hope you're not my boss. Yo, me and Minnie both being on hiatus at the same time. It was rough. It was rough, but I'm so glad you found a girlfriend. You did what the code bugs could not. Oh my gosh. So for me, this was a song very much about seasonal affective disorder, which I get very mopey in the winter. I can't really feel the good things I normally feel, and even more so than that. Casually flaming code bugs. Listen, chat reflects streamer. I've always been straightforward about that. And it makes it very hard for me to sleep. And so I find myself just kind of like really lonely at a time of night when I am not normally awake. Camo! Camo, what? Thank you so much for 10 gifted. Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you. And Nikon, thank you so much.
Minibot code bug jam.
And so, this was kind of sort of what I was telling myself during that time, was just how you are in some ways at your least alone when you are lonely, because it is such a common thing for people to feel. And at that time of night, when you're looking up at the moon, almost everyone else who is looking up at the moon at that time of night is also kind of lonely. And so I found that really comforting thought that we were all kind of together in that activity, trying to sleep. And so I wrote this song. I sort of thought on it for a while. You know what, actually? I can play you what I played. So when I first started writing this song, I was on a call with Wolf, and we were working on the robot, and we were talking through the API, and I was like, what do you think about something that goes like da 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 da, right? And he was like, I believe the words that he said to me were, "That's a knee swayer," which is fascinating. I will never forget those words as long as I live. What does that mean? Anyway, so he said something to that effect. Yeah, A knee swayer. I think he just didn't know what a waltz was, but we'll take it. So from there, I was just sort of humming it throughout the night. And then, like, within the week, I talked to my mom, and we were sort of talking about that idea of, like, the moon and feeling less alone looking up at it. And she was like, well, when I don't know where to go with a song, I just start by describing a scene. I just describe the scene. And then even if that doesn't end up in the final song, at least the scene is set and you can start writing from there. It's much harder to start writing on a blank page, So that was where we started with, like, that night, after that call with my mom, I got home and I was like, you're by your window, you're watching the sky. There's no one out walking, just cars driving by. You are alone with the cars, right? And so then I had that much. Kato the Stray, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to
Rula. They have given 6 gift subs in the channel.
So then, that night, I was sort of up late, and I was just kind of thinking through it, and I wrote the rest of it, and wound up with this little guitar version, which is quite rough, that was recorded on my phone, and here. You're by your window, you're watching the sky. There's no one out walking, just cars driving by. And you are alone with the cars. You are alone with the stars. In the distance are windows and many are dark, but a few are lit up by a far distant spark. Somebody somewhere still up. Maybe tonight that's enough, that you and I are looking up at the same moon, that you and I are looking up at the same moon. And you are not lonely, it's bigger than that. The zipper won't zip, it's too much to unpack. So maybe just leave it tonight. Come and look up at the light, because somebody's reaching out somewhere for you. And you'll never meet, but they feel how you do. And you are together right now. You are together somehow, because you and I are looking up at the same moon. Maybe you and I will figure all of this out soon, because you and I are looking up at the same moon. Maybe you and I will figure all of this out soon. So we started there, and I knew that I really, really wanted it to have like an end part. So okay, I love that version. It's very personal, as some people said. Extremely personal, right? Because it's just like literally just me and my guitar on my bed, really late at night, recorded on my phone. But I wanted it to feel kind of airier and bigger. Yeah, a total knee swear. I wanted it to be kind of like fuller, more kind of loungy, sort of like a soft, kind of dreamy jazz thing. So I decided that I was definitely going to be playing piano over it. because nothing adds a little bit of dreaminess like some twinkly jazzy piano. And I really, really wanted strings, but I do not play violin, and I have only started learning cello, and I'm quite bad at it. So I was gonna commission somebody, but I was running out of time, and I was just really worried about them getting it wrong. Basically, every time I've ever like tried to commission someone for that kind of thing, it's gone wrong. So I wound up doing software instrumentals for the strings. So I have a fake violin, and I did get. Thank you, Herbert Still. I did get my dear friend Joe, who does play violin, to consult on the violin and tell me if it sounded too fake. We kept it low in the mix. We were quite careful, and I think that the end result isn't aggressively fake, although certainly at least a little bit. You can definitely hear a little bit that it's a little bit fake violin. So I would have loved to get real violins, but I just didn't have time to like write out what I wanted for the violin part and then send that to a violinist and get it back, you know? So Noble Brit, thank you
Congrats
so
on
much,
the
and
new
Ghost
song.
of Face, thank you
Sounds
so
good.
much. So from there, right? I changed up the guitar part quite a bit. I initially had that like sort of like plucky thing. But I wanted it to feel more like really emphasize the waltz. So I went with like bum bop bop bum bop bop because I wanted to emphasize the waltz of it all. Because I feel like waltzes are kind of like the dreamiest possible kind of music. I wanted it to almost feel, and this is gonna sound dumb, but like a little bit Disney. You know what I mean? Like older Disney, like Cinderella. You know, like a little bit like So This Is Love from Cinderella. So let's play the song, I guess. I don't know if anyone actually wanted that much information. See, a while ago, people were like, "Oh my gosh, Ellie, I wish you would talk through your process more." So I'm doing that. But I don't know if my process is actually that interesting to people. We'll see. Okay. Let's look up Same Moon by Ellie Minibot and see. You by your window. Okay. So we're gonna get back here, we're gonna mute my microphone, and we're gonna listen together! Let's listen to the song together! We haven't even done that yet! Oh my
Minibot
god. D.
applause.
Ellie Minibot? Wow! Cesarius, thank you! Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. You're by your window, you're watching the sky. There's no one out walking, just cars driving by. You are alone with the cars. You are alone with the stars. In the distance are windows and many are dark, but a few are lit up by a far distant spark. Somebody somewhere still up. Maybe tonight it's enough that you and I are looking up at the same moon. That you and I are looking up at the same moon. And you are not lonely, it's bigger than that. The zipper won't zip, it's too much to unpack. So maybe just leave it tonight.
Minibot groove,
Come and look up at the light, because somebody's reaching out somewhere for you. You'll never meet, but they feel soon, because you and I are looking up at the same moon. Maybe you and I will figure all of this out soon. Da, 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 I'm muted. I'm so dumb. Thank you. Thank you. Von Dorian, thank you so much. Zagul, thank you so much. Polar Tungsten, Cesarius, thank you so much. Guys, thank you. You're all so sweet to be fluttered up. Thank you. Everybody, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means the world that I got to do this and that I got to share this with all of you. I don't know how to explain. It's like, I've always been writing songs, you know? But like it used to be, I write a song in my bedroom, I play a song in my bedroom, maybe I play a song for my mom, and that was it. And now I sing with all of you, and it means the world, and so many of you were singing as well. So the ongoing project is translating this song into languages, into as many languages as possible, and covering it in those languages. And the number of you who made covers in other languages, it means the world. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much. Is there German yet? Yes, although I haven't taken the time to learn to pronounce it. Dadbot promised to help. He promised to sit down with me at some point and make sure that I pronounce everything right. But I've never felt so connected to everybody. I have never been so lucky. It means the world. It means the world. Thank you so much. So I can sing you some of the Chinese one. It's rough in some parts, and I'm gonna be rough. I've said this before. I'm very self-conscious about my accent. When I speak, I know I have quite a strong kind of bad accent. And I'm quite self-conscious about it, but I'm braving it for you guys because I care about you guys. Okay, let's go. There are also some places where I had to cram in some extra syllables, and I have to work on it quite a bit. Oh my god, it's so bad. I'm so humiliated. Ah! 你独自坐看着亮，你独自远眺星光。Yeah. And then I don't even know how I made this all fit, even in my head. Okay. 远方的长岛闪烁着明亮微光，庞大的黑暗之中是点希望。哦，就有人还没睡，那这样的夜也挺好。Okay, we're getting to the chorus now. 因为你，我正仰望同一轮月光。因为你，我正仰望同一轮月光。Okay, the fact that you guys can understand this means the world to me. The world, I'll die. Okay, so the deal is, obviously I have work to do. And And then yeah, well, you can understand, but that's about it. Yeah, I'll do a stream on Bilibili when. Maybe. I don't know. I really do want to do a stream on Bilibili, but I'm also terrified that they'll just not be able to understand me. Huh, I wonder why the banjo would be quiet. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Before it had been almost too loud. Thank you. So I'm traumatized because like I grew up speaking with the small group of people that I grew up speaking with, right? With my Boy Scout troop / robotics team. And, you know, we always talked and everything, and obviously, like, they would make fun of me sometimes for the way that I would say something. They would be like, ew, why'd you say it like that? But, like, they were all very sweet to me, and I think they were used to how I talked, and so they understood. But then, like, after I went off to college, I had, like, one interaction where a family was lost, and they needed directions, and I was like, oh, like, I can help you! And they didn't understand what I was saying, and they were like so confused and upset, and I just traumatized this poor family. But they were speaking Mandarin. Like, I could understand them, but they couldn't understand me at all. Like, they didn't know what I was saying at all, and I was so traumatized that I don't speak anymore. Oh my god. Yeah. So cringe. Oh, the cringe. Oh lord, the cringe. So, like I was talking in Valley Girl Chinese. Probably. Wait, what does Fillion say about not speaking Zhongwen? Like, 我不可以中文，我不可以说中文，我的中文不好，对不起。I wasn't just pointing directions while I was. Yeah, big chilling. Perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Kill me. Yeah, so I was utterly humiliated. I was destroyed emotionally and physically. I could never speak again, not in any language. So post that, I don't. I don't speak a lot of Chinese, but I really would like to get back to it because, you know, matters a lot, of course, right? Fillion learned like 2 words and then tried to talk to people through a robot. Amazing. Perfect. Where to start translate? Okay, so in my server, in my Discord server, there is a whole section for Ellie suggestions. And in Ellie suggestions, there are a billion threads for different languages. And we'll be we'll be getting through them slowly. I want to be releasing these versions as we go. But I've been working very, very hard on the French one, although it's still very bad, and I'm going to say a lot of things wrong, because I don't speak any French at all, really. Okay, and there are 2 versions now, so we might be doing the second version instead, but okay. Wait, where was the version I knew? Is it different now? What happened? What happened to the one that just started? What? I've been practicing that one. It's gone. It's gone from the Google Doc. Ah, this is what I get for sinning. You only speak Southern US and basic Spanish, so you're impressed enough already. Yeah, I can do a little bit of the Spanish one. My mom sent it to me. Ah, okay, it's back. I know I made a mistake there. I know there's no, you don't say the z after the, anyway. Les yeux vers les astres. Les yeux vers, I'll never get it. It's fine. It's over for me. Que quelques autos roulent sur l'asphalte. Tu es sous avec le roi. Tu es sous avec ces beaux ciels. Avant des fenêtres la plupart des temps, certaines allumées par une distante flamme, ailleurs qu'une debout. Pour ce soir, c'est suffisant que toi et moi regardons la même lune. toi et moi, regardons la même lune. Yeah, I got so much work to do, you guys. I have so much. There are so many beautiful versions, and I wanna make and release as many as you guys want. Is there a cat version? Yeah. Minnie was gonna do this. Obviously, this was gonna be Minnie's cover, but meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Yeah, Minnie taught me. Minnie did the translation. She taught me just enough to sing that much. So, you know, obviously I don't fully understand it. But I really appreciate my friends for helping me with all the translations. And it meant a lot that she did the translation for me. I love this bit. Guys, what are the odds that we can get her to actually do a meow version? My pronunciation is great. Thank you. I was really self-conscious. I was really nervous because, like, okay, guys, obviously, like, I grew up talking to cats. I love cats, but one time, right, I met a cat and I tried to talk to the cat and the cat had no idea what I was saying. And I was just so embarrassed that I never tried to speak cat. server 1 version? Yeah. I wonder if she would definitely. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Yeah, I'm sure she would. Yeah. The cat's really hard to learn. It's the tones, you know. Cat's a very difficult language. But luckily, when you're singing, you don't sing the tones, so it's easier. It's easier to sing. This bit is so dumb. Who is this bit even for? Well, I don't have a lot of bird friends to help me with the bird translation, so there is actually someone did do a beautiful whistle version. Actually, where could I possibly find that? I think it would be an Ellie Music discussion, right? Okay, if I find Ellie Music discussion, and then, from... Oh no. How am I ever gonna find this? The whistle version. Does anyone have it? I will pay you. No! I'll never find it. Oh my god. Rula sent me a picture of her cat sleep into this stream, and I've never been more honored. I'm so glad. Yeah, so I wanted to be able to do a whistle version of this. Thank you, Snail. I appreciate you. Okay, so this version is so beautiful too. I love the electric guitar. I wouldn't die for it. This was done by Dr. Hermit Snail. A really important member of my community. So gorgeous. So pretty. Okay, so they're on the YouTube video, and they should be in Spotify and everything, in the release. Oh my god, the Lyrebird translation. Lyrebird? What do you mean? Need a sign language version? Yes, my mom was saying that she would do one, but the problem is this. Okay, so my sign is a little sloppy. I could definitely learn from her, but then you would have to see like my chest and everything and hands while I do it, which I'm fine with. You've seen my body before. But the thing about sign is it's all in the face, you know? So you'd have to see like my human body and hands because the hand tracking is just not good enough. Hand tracking, even the best hand tracking in the world, rig my VTuber's hands and arms, animate every single sign. Oh my God. So, no. How many languages does my mom speak? English, Spanish, Swedish, German, Russian, sign. There's more. Yeah, my parents, I've said this before, my parents' special interests are languages. They met studying languages together. And both of them are just real into languages. So Swedish of all things, yeah, she just really likes it. This is a more recent one. This was like the most recent language that she's decided to learn, is that she was just like, I'm thinking of picking up Swedish like 2 years ago, and now she's just like, I need to go to Sweden. I love Swedish. It's my favorite new language. Yeah, I don't know. They're the Duolingo meme couple. Okay, literally though. So, yeah, no, they just love languages. So they know a lot of languages, my parents. Sure? Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of our response, was just like, sure. Isn't sign not universal? Yeah, she knows ASL. So when I refer to sign, I'm talking about American Sign Language, because that's what I'm used to. So sign is regional, you know? So when we talk about American Sign Language, sign is not, a lot of people think that sign is going to be like one-to-one with English, where it's going to be like, oh, this is how you say this word and this is how you say this word. But sign doesn't work like that at all. Sign is a completely different language, and it works differently, obviously, because there's different information you want to communicate, in a different order when you are signing, right? When it's a physical sign, it takes a little longer, so you want it to be faster, you want it to be shorter. It has an entirely different grammar. So ASL is descended from French Sign Language. I had no idea. I didn't know that. So the deal with ASL is that it's just American Sign Language. So it isn't English Sign Language, you know? Sign language in the UK is totally different, and it's not like it's an accent. It's like a totally different language, you know? ASL is American Sign Language. It's the sign language that's spoken in America, well, signed in America. Yeah, and I grew up with it quite a bit. But I'm stupid, you see. So the deal is, we were raised in a trilingual household. We were raised with sign and Spanish, and somehow I grew up with very bad Spanish and slightly less bad sign. My sisters are both fluent in all three languages. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what went wrong. I'm just dumb like that. I think part of it was that they were much older, so my parents were like really trying with them, and like they had other people to practice with, and then by the time they were out of the house and I was like learning, you know, Ellie was too busy meowing at cats, real, yeah. So yeah, dumb. So I don't really know what happened, but as a result, my family speaks a lot of languages, and I don't. My niece and nephew use this to great effect. They love to make fun of me for it because they're little babies. And whenever I'm babysitting them, they just talk to each other. They just scheme with each other in Spanish and sign, just, you know, to ruin my life. I love them though. My nephew once said to my niece when she was trying to tell me something in Spanish, and he was like, "Oh, don't even bother. Ellie knows 3 words in Spanish and they're wrong." Which is not true, by the way. Which is not true. So yeah, vicious. Yeah, I know 4, and only 3 of them are wrong. Yeah, so, pain. Wait, Kizzy, hey! Oh my gosh. Ellie is their least favorite language project. Oh my god, that's so true. But, sounds like the viciousness is genetic? I'm not vicious. I'm not vicious. But yeah, no, so I have been very, very lucky that so many people have been translating it, and that I have so many versions that I'm gonna go through and release over time. Wherever people think I should release the instrumental so that most people have an opportunity to learn it, Um, I would love to, of course. I'm savage. I'm not. You should give me a Swedish version for my mom. I'm sure she would love that. Oh, I wonder if she would do it with me as a duet. I bet she would. I bet she would. I wanted to do that with the Yo, Fat Kids, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Kizzy. I really wanted to do the Spanish one as a duet with my mom, but we haven't had any time. There's been no time. So eventually, someday, Mombot duet, because I love her, and she has the most beautiful voice in the world, and I cannot wait. But yeah, I'm sure that she would do the Swedish one or the Spanish one. Really, anyone that she knew. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I know that Hermit Snail will kind of hate me for this, but yeah, isn't she an opera singer? Well, she isn't now. She was an opera singer. Which is part of why, you know, like, opera is a really good thing to pursue if you want to sing, but you also love languages, because so much of opera is like singing in these languages and feeling every word of it, you know, and it's not enough to just know the translation, right? So, my mom, yes, this community is incredible, unbelievable. I don't know what I did to deserve this community. Yeah, so my mom studied opera, and did some opera, and then, did not wind up pursuing it with her whole soul, because she wanted to be an engineer, and then she fell in love with teaching, and now that's what she does. So yeah, she is, after all of this, a teacher, although she still does voice lessons and stuff. So yeah, she's incredible. But Snail might hate me for this, but I desperately want to show this. This is the French translation that he was working on, which is a little different.
Regarde le ciel collé au carreau.
God,
Les
his
rues
vibrato.
sont désertes, sauf quelques autos. Les voitures filent dans la nuit.
Shui, thank you so much for 5 gifted!
Les as sont ta seule compagnie. Au loin des fenêtres, dans l'obscurité, mais par une distante flamme, certaines sont éclairées.
Kramer, I'm so glad
Une bonne âme veille dans la nuit.
I'm so glad.
Peut-être que ce soir il suffit.
Right? Snail's voice
que toi et moi
turns me inside out.
regardions la même lune. Que toi et moi regardions la même lune.
Okay. This is just a me thing. This is like a dumb baby thing. And maybe a little bit embarrassing, but I have like a soft spot in my heart for when someone is playing something on guitar and singing it, and you can hear the little like moment of like pause and then like click as they stop the recording at the end of the recording. There is such a soft spot in my heart for that. I don't know if you guys feel that, but like that's how it sounds when you send music back and forth with your friends, and when you listen to like, okay, I don't know if you guys were around for like the YouTube cover era. Do you guys remember this? Do you guys remember when YouTube was just like full of kind of inexpert but extremely heartfelt covers? I loved that. I loved that so much. You play the space bar. And so whenever I hear that in a recording, I'm just like, oh, you know, it brings us together. Just bard things. Yes. Yes, although I'm not a bard, I'm a paladin, thank you, obviously. Obviously, that's why I have so much righteous justice burning inside of me. I'm a goblin. Gotta get a semi-acoustic guitar. Listen, I need a guitar that's my size. So I do most of my recordings on my mom's guitar, which is a very nice guitar with a built-in pickup that is small. It's like smaller than a normal guitar, and it's so much easier to play. Oh my god, it's so much easier to play because you don't have to like curl your whole body around it. Like, I'm a small little person, and when I play a full-size guitar, it's so big. It's like it's bigger than I am. And so a Fisher Price toy guitar. Frick off! So, Bartlett Small bot needs small guitar. Yeah, so gotta riz up the people around the campfire. You learned on your mom's Taylor Mini. Yeah, my mom has a Martin Mini with a Martin Mini with a pickup in it. And it's lovely. It's what I do most of my recordings on. Small 5'7" Amazoness. Listen. 5'7" for a VTuber is so tall. It's so tall. For a woman VTuber, 5'7" is unbelievably tall. You tower over everyone. They can see you for miles. But with that said, like, I have very, very small hands, as you know. I can fit my whole fist in my mouth. I have extremely small hands, and so it's just really convenient to have a smaller guitar. In VTuberland, 5'7" is kaiju territory. This is what I'm saying. 5'7" is pretty average. Not for VTubers though. I don't know why, but VTubers are all like 4 feet tall. Yeah, the average height of women is like 5'4", but the average height of VTuber women is like 5 feet tall. Small hands or big mouth? Both. Significantly both. So much both. My mouth is enormous and my hands are tiny. Ellie, baby hands. Yeah, Shumi. I bet our hands are the same size. You can't even laugh at me. I'm not very tall for women. There are plenty of countries where 5'7" is like the average height for women. I think the Netherlands, but for a lot of countries that's sort of tall. But either way, a 5'7" is not like 5'7" is not like tall for everyday life. Yeah, Gary's tall. Thank God there's one. Still taller than Bow? Yeah, dog. That's a low bar. Yeah, I would say that like I'm taller than most women, but I'm not like no one would be like, oh my gosh, Ellie, you're so tall. You know? Lena may be tall. Yeah, I bet Lena might be taller than I am. I don't know. I hope so. But yeah. I'm not. No one would say that I was tall in everyday life. But I'm very tall for a VTuber. VTubers tend to be. Are you taller than a 5th grader? Yes, but my sister isn't. My sister is like a little Disney princess, and she's only like 5 feet tall. And she works at a school. She's a teacher, and she was like passing a 5th grade class, and she got like herded into the 5th grade class, and she had to like separate herself from the line and be like, no, I'm an adult. I can vote. Lena's 5'5". No, I really thought maybe Lena would be like taller than I was. Yeah, so Milk is 5'10". No way. That's good. That's really healthy for me. She can tower over me like I tower over everyone else. And then when people look for a beacon in a group, they'll look for her. So is Aqua? They're both 5'10"? That's crazy. Coco's 5'10"? Yeah, I believe that. These height talks are always weird for you as a 6'7" guy. Yeah, I feel bad, honestly. I would not enjoy being 6'7". The world wouldn't be built for me. You know what I mean? Like cars aren't made to accommodate people that tall. Jesus, please, thank you so much for the sub. Hi. Nero's 7'2". Yeah, well, you know, we all knew that she was going to tower over the competition. But yeah, I would feel very, very bad for boys who are so tall. Because 6'5" and it's a constant struggle. Yeah, the world isn't really built for you. You're too tall for beds. You're too tall for cars. You're too tall for planes. You can't ride on most roller coasters. It's got to be rough, man. Like, on the one hand, I know that like supposedly Tinder is very friendly to such a thing. Supposedly girls like that. Personally, that just seems like a lot of person to be. Like that seems like a lot of person to be. Like, you must be so hungry all the time. You must need so much food. It must be expensive to feed you. Everything else is hard. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You stopped at 5'11", one inch short of being tall. I don't know. My perspective on all of this is skewed because, like, my friends are all about my height. Not all of them. Like John is taller and stuff, but like Joe's like my height. Joe is like maybe an inch taller than I am. I don't know, about my height, and like he's always done just upsettingly well with girls. So like I have no concept of how this is supposed to go, you know? Like, I feel like I've always heard the common wisdom of like, oh, it's so easy for tall boys. But like, I don't know. My tallest friend is extremely single all the time. And my not my shortest friend by any means, but the guy friend who's about my height he does great. He does well for himself. So I don't know, man. John's a Giga Chad? Yeah, John's tall. I don't know exactly how tall he is, but he's definitely tall. But also, he's quite single. Meanwhile, Joe's running circles around the rest of us. So yeah, I don't know, man. Medium's premium. I feel like in most things, like as much as people say. I was actually talking about this yesterday. I hope that this isn't too much, but I was talking to people because they were like, "Oh, Ellie, like a lot of people like flat girls," and it's like, no, they don't. No, they don't. People say I like flat girls. They don't mean they like flat girls. They mean they like girls who are slightly more petite than average. You know what I mean? Nah. They don't actually mean that they like flat girls, right? And then at the same time when people are like, I like curvy girls, they don't mean that they like curvy girls. They mean that they like girls who are like, you know, maybe 10 pounds more than the thin girls, right? Like at the end of the day, people are talking about tiny deviations from the norm. They're not actually expressing a preference, you know? How about flat soda? I actually do prefer flat soda. I don't know what's wrong with me. There are definitely people who love big curvy girls. No, I know. I don't mean this seriously. What I mean is just like most of the time when people express a preference for something, they're expressing a preference that is a small deviation from the norm. They're not actually expressing a preference for the thing it sounds like they're expressing. Thank you, Shumi. Thank you, Shumi. But yeah, no. Anyway, the point is really just The point is really just that, like, people express these kind of crazy out there preferences, but I think at the end of the day, that isn't really how attraction works. No one is out here actually choosing their partner based on height, and if they are, that's freak behavior. That person's a freak. I love you, Shumi. We're the same guy, same hat, same shirt, same guy. Yeah, so people talk about like you know, I like I like this or I like that, but I don't think anyone's out here actually choosing people based on that. Mimi is a flat brain. Yeah, she's smooth. She's a smooth brain. We already knew this. That's not how people choose people. I hope. Yeah, actually, I did. One of my friends was in a relationship for a very, very long time with a girl who, like, I didn't know how to talk to her. I found her kind of unsettling. Like, we would sometimes have a conversation, and I would be like, she's been smoothed out to 600 grit. Oh my god, we're stupid maxing together. You and me, girl, stupid maxing. I did not know how to talk to this girl. She was like kind of nice, but I would be like, what do you like to do? And she'd be like, I like to read. And I'd be like, oh, sick. What books have you been reading? And she was like, I don't read a lot of books. And I would be like, oh, what do you read? And she would be like, oh, I don't know. And like, just like impossible to hold a conversation with. So I was trying. No, not that. So anyway, I was trying for a while to like make conversation with this girl, but then one day we were like, oh, what do you like about our friend? Right? Like, you know, like kind of like girl talk, just like silly, like, hey, what'd you first fall in love with about our friend? Right? Like we're just like, you know, building up our boy, you know, just gassing up the homies. And she's like, well, I made a list of things that I wanted in a partner, and he had almost all of them. And we were just like, break up with her. Break up with her. Break up with her. Please break up with her. Dude, it was so scary. It was so scary. She had like a whole list. And it was like so many things. It was like varsity any sports in high school, at least this tall, at least this GPA. And it's like, bro, you are 25. Why do you have a GPA on your list of requirements? What are you going to request his like high school transcript? Girl, go home. Anyway, yeah, that woman was a robot, I think. And as a robot, that woman was the kind of robot you don't want to date. We were all so terrified. Like, I have never been so actually just like horrified in my life. Please submit your resume before dating me. Okay, I do the opposite though, which is that when I have a crush on someone, I just start like dropping things from my resume because like I don't know what else about me is cool. So I just immediately just like go into like, I got a couple patents. You know, it's really cute. It's really, that's what boys want. Girls love that. Everybody loves. I do not have 6 patents. I someday maybe. But no. No one's looking for that. No one desires this. Your dream woman got at least 4 patents? Well, dang, she got to be in this industry for a while. But yeah, no, I have no idea how else to flirt. So when I flirt, I'm just kind of like unpleasantly aggressive, and I also just work in my like academic achievements in a way that's not particularly impressive or interesting. Like no one cares about your SAT scores in your mid-20s. No one is like, wow, woman in your mid-20s. But what'd you get on the SAT though? And I'm just trying to like casually slide that in, like, please look at me. Look at me. Anyway, I'm, yeah. A woman with a senior engineer salary would easily rizz you up. Listen, I'm trying to outgrow believing that someone could only love me for my salary. I'm trying to outgrow that personally. Dang, girl, that must be the top 1% of SAT scores. Dang, it's actually higher than this. I mean, you could go it's so small, smaller than in the highest percentile. But you know, it's okay. Anyway, I hate myself. That's like a useless nerd credential, though. No one gives. What that Ivy degree do, girl? Listen, no one cares about an Ivy degree. Plus, if you have an Ivy degree, you don't actually want to wear the sweatshirt and all because no one wearing the sweatshirt has a degree from that Ivy. So if you want to make it clear that you have an Ivy degree, what you do is you wear a sweatshirt from like a non-college. That's what people do at Ivies. They wear a sweatshirt from something that isn't. Like right now, my sweatshirt says breadsticks. Right? If I were wearing a sweatshirt with the name of an Ivy League, that would be a sure sign that I did not attend that Ivy. You wear the ring? I didn't even get the ring. First of all, it didn't come small enough for me. And second of all, yeah, no, I don't even have the ring. So, you know, you do what you can with what you have where you are. Yeah, I'm not using examples. We're not doing examples. The rings are so expensive too. I know, right? Like what college student can afford that? And I know the answer because I went to school with people who could afford that. That is the other thing about Ivies. How many IP exams did you take? Okay, do you know the answer to this? I graduated with 11 APs. I didn't take all of those classes. Whoa, oh my God. You're the same. So in America, when you go to a university, they have like a ring that you can buy. But okay, me and my friends did this thing. We did this thing where we would just take all of the dumb APs. So you know the APs that are like AP Human Geography, where it's like, well, it's clear that you tried to have a thing here, but this is not a thing, right? So you rack up all the dumb APs. You don't even take the class. You just, during lunch, you meet and APs. It's like IB, but in America. Some places in America also have IB, but for the most part, it's AP in America versus IB in the rest of the world. Anyway, yeah. So you do all of the dumb APs, and you just like for a week toward the end of the year, you study for the test. Like one person studies up on each of the subjects and reads the book, and then during lunch they do a crash course every single day for 1 week on that AP, and then we just go down the line. So yeah, I did 11. And I'm gonna be honest, advanced physics. Okay, so I did do physics, AP physics, but BC, of course. What do you take me for? But that wasn't one of the ones that we did in a week. Jesus Christ, no, we took the class for that. But yeah, you described an initialism with another initialism. I'm sorry. Okay, so the deal with yeah, you took CalCB, yeah, because it's not bad. And comp sci, yeah, the comp sci one is quite easy. If you've done much coding, the comp sci AP test is not bad. The real thing is that you have to write everything out, which is really inconvenient. So often, if you're just like used to coding and you've written some Java, but you're not like super familiar with it, you haven't used it that much, you might not be able to write out all of the syntax correctly off the top of your head. You know, you might be sort of relying on your IDE for some of that, and that's fine. But yeah, no, that's the only thing you'd have to study up for comp sci, for AP comp sci. Yo, oh my gosh, no, they're supposed to be one after the other ready. That's so funny. Your school didn't offer BC. Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, the point of APs is just that you can get like college credits for stuff that you do in high school, and it's not it's not actually very useful. But the thing that's good about APs though is that if you go to a school that accepts them, you can skip a lot of your gen eds, which is why I was able to do 3 years, because of all those APs. So yeah. Anyway, this has just been me bragging, I guess. This sucked. I'm really sorry. That was impolite, unpleasant, and uncomfortable for everyone. Y'all want to sing a little? No, I hate that. I truly hate that. So, ew. God, I really am that guy, huh? So, let's sing, huh? Yeah, let's play Say Moon again, actually. That's a good idea. We can play Say Moon. I can show the art. I should have shown the art to start with. Okay, let's go here. And then I think this should work. I believe this should work if I go Gamer Zone. And then if we select this source and make it Say Moon, that should work. Now theater mode. Let's go, gamers.
You're by your window, you're watching the sky. There's no one out.
Yes, the art is by Inami. You can go look at some of her art after. I would love that. She's incredible.
Alone with the cars.
Oh, I can read some comments.
You are
88?
with the stars. In the distance, our windows ain't many are dark, but a few are lit up by a far distant spark. Somebody somewhere still up. Maybe tonight it's enough that you and I are looking up at the same moon. That you and I are looking up at the same moon. And you are not lonely, it's bigger than that. The zipper won't zip, it's too much to unpack. So maybe just leave it tonight.
Sound died. That makes sense. Because you are listening through my headphones and my headphones died. No! Okay, let me see what I can do. I have to find my mic. I'll be right back because I need that cable. Wait for me, chat! Okay, we're working on this. Solution is almost at hand. Okay, so let's see. Now I have to change my audio mixer to use this one. I think this should work. Okay, so properties.
Maybe you and I will figure all of this out soon.
Yes! We did it! How's that? Is that better? We did it! Thank you for bearing with me! We made it happen! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for all of the beautiful things you've said. I can't believe there's that many comments! 108! That's crazy! That's like close to 10%! Thank you so much! Thank you so much! Oh no! Okay, so I will have to be careful of that, because I just unplugged my headphones. Let's make sure that still works. Let's make sure this still works. Okay, so that works. I think that we should have fixed our problems. I think that we're back. We're back, boys! Honestly, that's almost more comforting because for so long my headphones were just giving me like the low battery Ellie, low battery thing. And I was panicking a little bit. So it's almost a relief that that's over. So let me show you some of Inami's art because she's done some of my favorite art of me and of others. I know a lot of other streamers who've gotten art from her, but like, oh my god. Like, look how beautiful this is. Have you ever seen? Right? Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? Filthy Animal, thank you so much. Low battery song. Low battery. Look how cute. My god, I love her work. So she did not only this illustration, this one, but also the previous illustration for my merch. You guys know the one, right? For the mouse pads. Sorry, my brain is Swiss cheese after the microphone incident. My brain is completely Swiss cheese. I wonder where it would be. I think it would be under this one. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool, we found it, boys. Also, look how pretty. Okay. Here. This one. She did this one. Yeah. The one with the Beatles. Exactly. So, this is one of my favorite pieces of art of the character of me, ever. And so, I definitely wanted her to do this one as well. And I think that she did such a beautiful job. Server! Oh my gosh! Thank you! Oh, Server, we were wondering if you would do at some point a little wand cover of it. Because the whole thing is that it's been translated into so many languages. They were asking if it had been translated into dog. And we were wondering if you could do a little wand version sometime to translate it into dog for us. No pressure, obviously, but thank you so much. Yeah, it would be an honor. Ah, we got it, boys. It'll happen. But yeah, I am so touched at how many languages it's been translated into. I can't wait to start working through those and making real versions for them. Obviously, there will be a lot of practice involved, and it will take a lot of time to get my pronunciation right. Once we get through the short list of ones that I've already been practicing and working on, I think probably we'll do Mandarin first, and then after that, probably Spanish or French, and then whichever one we didn't do, and then all of the rest. And I have no idea how I'll get through it all. Together is the answer. We'll get through it all together. But is there a Kermit version? Yes, the Kermit version is real. The Kermit version does exist, and I may have cried a little bit in the train station hearing it, because as many of you know, I love the Muppets. I love the Muppets a lot. Is there a German version? Yes, it is translated into German, but I haven't done the recording, obviously. Thank you, Rich Boy! But I love the Muppets, and I could not have, if you had asked me, like, hey, Ellie, do you think you would cry if Kermit sang your song? I'd be like, no, dog, I'm an adult. But truly, I could not have predicted the emotional impact of hearing Kermit sing my song. So let's play a little.
Kermit, the code bug here.
You're by your window, you're watching the sky. There's no one out walking, just cars driving by. You are alone with the cars.
I sang with Kermit, guys. I sang with Kermit.
You are alone with the stars. In the distance are windows and many are dark, but a few are lit up by a far distant spark.
It is kind of a Kermit core song. It's a little bit Rainbow Connection, isn't it?
Maybe tonight that's enough. That you and I are looking up at the same moon. That you and I are looking up at the same moon.
Yeah, sure. I can put on a guitar tab, but it's literally just like the same picking pattern all the way through. It's not complicated. I need to at some point put out the sheet music for the Together piano version. People have been asking for it for a while. Server! Yes! Oh my gosh! I would absolutely make the tab for you. I have released the instrumental, and of course it will be available to anyone. I don't know where the best place to post that is. I want anyone who wants to do a cover to be able to, so I'm not sure about the instrumental exactly. But once we figure that out, but yeah, no, I will absolutely be releasing the sheet music for Together Piano at some point. I just need some time to transcribe it, and I've been working really hard on everything.
Because you and I are looking
Jesse Pinkman version? good Jesse Pinkman impression? Multilingual cover? Yeah. Ellie and Princess Muppets? I'm curious what Muppets you think they all are, honestly. That's my biggest curiosity coming off of that.
Because you and I are looking up at the same moon. Maybe you and I
A goofy version. Ellie's just a toaster? Yeah, I mean, that's true. No one's gonna argue. Ellie's gone, Joe! Guys, I'm obviously Beaker. You're all stupid. I'm clearly Beaker. How could you not know I'm Beaker? Simlish version would go hard. So, okay. Oh my god, Gale cover? That's not possible. Chad is Stadler and Waldorf heckling me. Yes! That's so true. That's so true. Oh my god, Gale cover. Gale cover. So what I can do as far as Simlish... Oh yeah, the chords are out. I have... The version of the lyrics that I put out actually has the chords because I'm a fool. And I'm poor at that kind of thing. But I am... You can do Beaker's face way too well. Oh my god, the like... My tracking is incredible. Can we talk about the fact that I was actually being able to make like a little bit of a Beaker face there? But so the Simlish, so when I was a kid, me and my sisters would speak in like a code when we were out so that people wouldn't know what we were saying. This was like our little code. And the deal is you add ius, iriga, or ub in that order to the right before the first vowel sound of each syllable. CSO for the garabig ZSM particle, iusit sitagans labag thesis. Reaslight it again PC particle weas or sitagayabing iusit sitagan dabid lias like CSM litigish. People were saying it sounded like Simlish. And it's I don't see it, but I respect it. I respect the hustle. So we could do a version that's like that. Yo, you actually kind of understood that? Nisa Winnegay! Do you surf? You surf it again, go by! You so gaga bit! Yeah, so you're starting to understand the Simlish. Maple, you surf it again, but you surf it again! You surf did again a bit. You surf chittigud love it about you surf it goals. You send your nigger bravein. Oh no, you don't have to be smart to understand that. We were doing that as kids. You just have to have your brain absolutely chewed through by worms. You know, you just gotta let the worms chew the holes in your brain. Yes, and then again, yes, little bubble tea to the gug loving this is tirigu. Is this what having a stroke feels like? Aphasia. Yeah, aphasia is scary, man. I've never had it, but it scares me. It scares me a lot. My sister would have it sometimes. And I wouldn't. So when my sister would have aphasia during her episodes, she wouldn't be able to like understand English either at a certain point. So she would eventually lose the ability to understand spoken English as well. And no other languages worked either, but sign language still worked. She couldn't really sign very well, mostly because she would just be in a lot of pain, but she could understand sign language. And so when I was left alone with her to take care of her when she was in that state, I don't speak a lot of sign language. Like, obviously, I could tend to her needs. I could get her meds. I could get her, like, food and water and stuff. But I couldn't, like, have a full conversation with her or, like, understand what she was saying more broadly. So I would just, like, sign dumb, weird, lewd stuff to make her laugh. But then one of the other kids in that ward, a kid came into the ward who also spoke sign language. And we didn't know for like months of me just being like, wieners, 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 wieners to her in sign language. So anyway. So anyway, I love my sister. I wish I spoke better sign language. Maybe eventually there will be, Cause he asked. He was like, "Why are you guys always talking about wieners?" And I was like, "Leave me alone! Leave me alone!" So fire engine in background, yeah. This is the city, you know. They're coming for me. They're coming to get me for signing wieners. They know I signed a bad word, and they're gonna come get me for it. But yeah, I would love to do a sign cover with my mom, but I worry because obviously I don't want to show my mom. Like I'm not gonna do that to her. So it would have to be me doing it. And I guess I would just have to like cut off the top of me so that it's just you can only see. But like signs often go up around your face. I guess I would have to wear a mask and then like separately do like okay, because a big part of sign obviously is like mouthing and making the expressions. You know what I mean? Like speaking sign without your face is like speaking without your tongue. So like I would have to, can you record and then apply an AI filter? I feel like that would probably mess up the signing. I'm not donning one of those green suits, man. I'm not doing that because I know what happened when Vettel did that. People were analyzing his body for like months. I'm not going there, bro. I don't need people to be like, wow, she's shaped like a stretched out Boy Scout. It's like if Gumby went to the prom. You know, I don't need that from anybody. Thank you. I know what I look like. So, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, nah. I'm not doing the morph suit, man. I know how that goes. Absolutely freaking not. Wear a fursuit. But then we lose the face, you know, again. So what I would have to do is like do it in a mask, right? Do it in a mask and a Bowberry suit. And then superimpose my VTuber face over it and just like remouth and do the expressions after the fact. A bean costume? Yo, that kind of rocks. Big Bird? Yeah. Anyway, I would love to do a sign version though. I feel like that would be very personally important. So, oh god, I was just told to check Ellie memes and I live in fear. Here lies Medmo. You make great memes and terrible decisions. Ellie Minibot. Incredible. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh my Lanta. Hello? Excuse me? Hi, guys. God, he's beautiful. I would die for him. Okay. Moving on from that, humiliating myself. Gale cover. My favorite part of this is that you've put Gale over the moon. It's not even same moon anymore. It's same Gale. Cast Charm Person. He wouldn't need to. Yeah, don't waste your spell slots. Or is that a cantrip? That's not a cantrip. Charm Person is definitely level 1, right? It's level 1, I think. I don't know, man. Someone verify for me. Kills my world and my moon. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's about what I thought. Pyrrha, thank you so much. Thank you so much. What would I be looking at in this situation? The moon or Gale? Well, you know, once we've been in a relationship for a while, like, obviously I still love to see his face, but like, you know, we could look at the moon together. I wouldn't have to stare at him exclusively all the time, just a lot of the time. I sometimes worry that this bit has gotten out of hand. I sometimes worry that you guys are gonna think I'm actually insane and delusional. And listen, a little bit, but like, I know I'm not dating the video game boy. I know that a boy in a video game can't actually be your boyfriend. I understand that he can't come home to meet my parents. I understand. You've seen worse simping? Really? Where? From whom? Ever? Who's ever simped worse than this? I don't think I have. Would Dad Bod approve of that? I keep trying to get him to play Baldur's Gate, but he hasn't. He's like, oh, it just takes a really long time and I don't have a lot of time. And I'm like, I know, Dad, but like, Gale, though. How are you gonna meet the man I'm gonna marry, Dad? How are you gonna give me away at my wedding to Gale if you've never even seen him? Huh? Boots on Baldur's Gate at Thanksgiving to introduce my dad to Gale. I could build him... Make him a robot and date him? I'm not trying to date a robot, man. I have made this explicitly clear the whole time. Golby, hey! Can you be the ring bearer? Yes. Yes. Is Same Mood about Gale? No. No, do you guys want me to write a love song for Gale? I'll do that for you. But no, Same Moon is not about Gale. Same Moon is about everybody who's looking up at the moon at night. Not able to sleep, feeling big feelings. Same Moon is not about Gale. I don't even understand how that would work. Although I did just picture him by his window watching the sky, and I like what I saw. I don't already have a song for Gale. I actually don't. I've never written a proper love song. I guess Together is as close as it gets, but it's not that kind of love. Like, Together isn't a romantic love song. It's just like a friend love song. Together is like a I love you and I'm gonna love you no matter what kind of song, but it's more about friendship, you know? You provide the lute ballad instrumental? If we can get someone who can do a halfway decent Gale impression to cover Same Moon with the lute instrumental, I'll die. Still about Gale? No! Let's talk about anything else, guys. Let's talk about literally anything else. Yeah, Together is for a friend. Yeah, Gomi, I bet you could do a decent impression. Bo! No way! Oh my gosh! My Boshi! Bo, thank you so much for the raid! Oh my god, welcome, Raiders! Hey! Welcome, Bozos! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you guys! Dude. Okay, so obviously, if anyone isn't already following Bo, go follow Bo. But yeah, no. When I think about like who Together is for, like, but Together is for like my best friends, right? Together is like, it was written specifically for Joe in that case. Although it was sort of written at a strange time. I wrote Together, so I started writing it in my head. The year that I lived with him, and it was COVID, and he was super depressed, and we were both pretty depressed. And I lived in a house with like him and a bunch of other boys, a bunch of other good friends. And we were all like kind of coping our way, as you can imagine, through oh my god, wait. through COVID, you know? And then wait, did something else happen? Did someone else raid? Bo, dang. Thank you so much. And I he had this like fear. He was like, I just don't understand. Like the viewers got like way higher. Yeah, Bo brought numbers. What the frick? Okay. It's like normal again. Yeah, I had a second of like, whoa. Yeah, no, Bo, you are. I'm just like, look at how my Boshi grow. Look at. Oh my god, he danced for you? Yeah, no way. No wonder. I wish I could see that. I gotta watch that VOD. Bo's crushing it, right? He had Fembo. No. But yeah, no. He had this fear of like, what if it's all fake, right? Like, what if you say that you guys really like me, but what if you don't even know me? What if I don't even know me? You know? And I had this thing of like, well, it doesn't really matter, right? Like, even if everything I know about you is something that you made up, even if it's all fake, then you are the author who wrote one of my favorite characters of all time. You know? In that case, you're my favorite author. And so, I love you for that anyway. Riz! No, ew. I don't want to date Joe. So then, that year I got a job and I moved away from that apartment and I missed all my friends so much and I was really far away from my friends and it was COVID, so I couldn't even visit them or anything. And I was like kind of missing the way that it was when he was sad and I would take care of him. And it was instead like I would get really lonely and I would call him really late at night and I would just be like, Joe, I hate it here. I'm so alone. And he would talk me through it. And so I kind of wrote together about like both of those experiences together, you know? And what's really funny to me is that together, like a real life reprise, yeah. The first line that I wrote of that song that actually like ended up in the song, it got broken up by the song in such a way that it sounds like it means something totally different, right? The whole like, even when it rains, regardless of the weather, if you lose sight of who you are, we'll go find out together. That sounds like it's supposed to be like one thought, one coherent thought, right? Like even when it rains, regardless of the weather, if you lose sight, right? Like it's like, oh yeah, even if the weather's bad, I'm going to go out with you. But that isn't what it meant. That wasn't the point. I messed up the meaning of my own lyrics by the way that I placed them in the melody. It was supposed to be, the inside of your mind is my favorite view, even when it rains, regardless of the weather. The point was that like, you think, oh, well, I'm sad now, so you're not going to want to hang out with me. Like, I'm no fun because I'm sad. But, like, if you love a place, if it's your favorite place in the world, you know, your favorite view, right? Your favorite view, the view from the top of your favorite mountain, you know, the view from the back porch of the house where you grew up, right? Your favorite view, you're going to love it in the rain. You're going to love it when it's sunny. You're going to love seeing it snowy. It doesn't matter, right? You love that view. And so it doesn't matter what the weather's like, you know? So anyway, that was the first lyric that I wrote of that song. So yeah, that was Riz Masterline. I love you guys for that. I can't talk about anything I've been doing at my job, Fog Life, but I've been having a really good time, and I hope that that's enough. I hope that's enough, is that I love this job and I love what I'm working on, and I can't really talk about any of it, but it's been wonderful. So that's the closest thing I ever wrote to a love song. I guess also like the song that I wrote for my grandpa is a song about love, you know? Which, oh my god, okay, so I had to get some things, it was my grandma's birthday party, and I had to get some things from my grandpa's shop, to work on the robot. And as a lot of you know, my grandpa taught me so much of what I know about, engineering, invention, and just about being a person. And I love him so much, and I lost him, and I miss him every day. And being back there, being back in his shop, everything in his shop is mine now. And I haven't really been back there because I just couldn't really face it. It was just kind of too much to face, going in there and not seeing him. Like, I just kind of expect him to be in there. Like, even last night, I dreamed that I went down there and he was there. 'Cause he was just always there. But anyway, I needed to go down to his shop to get some tools I needed for the dog, and I'd been putting it off for too long, so at my grandma's party I went down there, and I came back, and I was in VC, as I often am when I'm working on the dog, in my server, and I was just crying. I was just like, guys, I miss him so much, and I sang the song that I wrote for him, but I sang it really, really badly because I was like sobbing a lot, and so I'm wondering if I could try singing it today, and maybe get it right. Maybe sing it a little bit less sloppy, if that's all right. Okay. I've gotta take my capo off and tune up a little, and I'll probably get parts wrong because it's not a song I sing much, but. I only have 2 coping mechanisms, so this is one of them. Okay. You knew it was coming before the call came. Pack up the car and you shake off the rain.
pick through the memories for something to say, but your mind is as blank as the morning is gray. Heavy the silence that follows loss as they turn up the dirt and the roots and the rocks. Heavy, what is that? Heavy the shovel, heavy your thoughts, heavy your heart for the man in the box. Slumped in the kitchen, you watch your hands shake. You pick up the cups and you scrape off the plates. ShopRite brand cola and stale honey cake. Cards that can't reach him from friends you can't face. So you listen from the porch steps to the voices inside, telling the story of when you were 5. How your teacher had told you to quit telling lies. You'd said he was the tallest man ever alive. He was the tallest man ever alive. Now your thoughts are too liquid and looming for words. The bird feeder's empty, the fire full is burned. There's a hymn-shaped hole in the weft of the world. Can't cry for yourself, so you cry for the birds. When you came to him crying, he never asked why. Just cradled you close and allowed you to cry. You reach for the words now, but all you can find are tears for the tallest man ever alive. Tears for the tallest man ever alive. Anyway, yeah. I love that guy. I miss him so much. I wish he could have seen the dog. He would have been way into this project. He would have been so all about this project. He would have thought the whole thing was so sick. He would have loved Neuro, honestly. He would have just been like, you're telling me that this is an AI! Man, I miss him. I'm so glad. Thank you guys for letting me do that. Thank you guys for feeling that with me. And for relating to it. I love you guys. Thank you. Lordy. Yeah, so I wanted a chance to play that song without, like, absolutely bungling it. Because I know that when I played it in VC, I was sobbing the whole time, and it was pretty messy. I had to stop several times and just be like, guys, I can't do it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was that thing about, yo, you love my new song, thank you! Thank you! I never fail to let you shed tears. I am honored, Giuseppina! I am honored. Oliver, thank you so much for the sub. Well, babe, watching the Starship flight today? Man, I am not plugged into what is happening. Is there a Starship flight today? How stupid am I? I don't know. Like, probably. I don't know. If I'm not streaming when it happens, then yeah, I guess. Bro, I don't know. You cried. I hope he would be very proud of me. I think he would, because he was always pretty proud of all of us. Like, it didn't really matter what we did. He was always pretty proud of us. So, I think, therefore, I am. Wait, that's so good. Blockrock, you killed that. Thank you for the hydrate. God. So anyway. We'll be watching the moon instead. I see. What do we want to do? I could play more originals. We could Oh, this is like the first stream when I can talk about Minnie's life cover and doing the piano for it. I haven't had a lot of chances, but it was the most fun thing in the world. I love my friends. You saw me on the credits, yeah. I did the piano. We can actually listen to a little bit of it if you guys want. Would you guys want that?
is me. You guys couldn't tell? I feel like I have a pretty distinctive style.
If I could walk right beside you, show you just who I am.
Oh, I can turn it down, sorry.
I would. The memories we made fade. I realize we'll never be the same. Why can't you see my view? I do.
She's so pretty. I love this art. Oh, and this art. Oh my god, this art is by this artist. Wait, let me show you. Milk Tea September also does a ton of neuro art and has done some art of me. Oh my god, their work is so beautiful. I love this.
Waiting here for you, what am I to do? What am I to do when you're gone? When you're gone, when you're gone. And there's overdue voices calling to voices that I knew all along. When you're gone, my hands reach up and face, and I don't feel a thing, and I never realized.
What I can do is turn it down here, and then it should peak less.
This thing I call life.
And then I can turn this back up. Okay, I think we're cooking now. There we go. This works. Minnie has one of my favorite voices in the
Every
world.
day I'm changing and my thoughts keep rearranging. I don't know if it's all real or fiction. My memory is hazy, can't be sure if what I'm thinking's a lie. Don't let me go, I can't go, you go.
Yeah, her voice is just beautiful. Okay, mixing her voice, it was like, do you ever, okay, I don't know how many of you guys sew, but if you ever sew with like silk satin, it's really beautiful to work with, but all of the seams show. If anything you do ripples at all, it shows because the fabric is so smooth and silky, and that's what it's like mixing Minnie's voice. Like, you have to be so careful when you're working with it, because if you mess with it too much, it shows so much, because it's just like so smooth. You know what I mean?
Voices calling to voices that I knew all along. When you're gone, my hands reach up into my face, and I don't feel a thing, and I never realize the pain. This thing I call life.
I love her voice so much. I loved working on this with her. Oh my god. The piano sounds like it was recorded professionally. Hello? It's just the piano at my parents' house. But it has like MIDI out. So it helps.
Just to find. Oh no.
Well, the harmonies are all her. She was so nervous about it. She was like, I don't know if I should send harmonies. And it's like, oh my god, Minnie, just send it.
Waiting here for you, what am I to do? What am I to do when you're gone? When you're gone, when you're gone. And there's overdue voices calling to voices that I knew all along. When you're gone, my hands reach up into my face, and I don't feel a thing, and I never realized the pain.
Is Minnie a pro? I mean, yeah. If you do something and you get paid for it, you're a professional. That's all it is. So yeah, she's a pro. Wah! I love her. I love her, and I loved working on this. I felt so lucky to be part of the whole thing. I love her so much. Oh my god, wait, I'm not subbed to her. God, oh my god. I have that experience all the time with YouTube, because for people where I always am like, I know, caught, where I'm always watching them on Twitch, I'm so rarely looking up their stuff on YouTube, you know? And then you realize that you're not following one of your best friends on YouTube. I'm sorry, Minnie, I'm sorry. I just don't really use YouTube much for VTuber things, you know? Oh my gosh. I'm a bad boy. Maximus, thank you so much. Thank you so much for 12 months. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I catch most of it live, you know? Caught, clipped, destroyed. Cancel Ellie underscore minibot, am I right? So yeah. YouTube subs are weird, it's true. Oh my god, I can't get over that Gale art. It's so nice. It's so lovely. Whoa. Okay, so I just got a message from Ready that apparently they said the apartment number was wrong for my apartment. I'll handle that with the building. They've actually gotten it wrong a number of times lately. I don't actually know what the deal is, but like for very frequently, you guys remember this when I was ordering parts for the dog the first time around. For the printed parts, yes! Yes, for the parts that Reddy was kind enough to manufacture. They have this issue sometimes where you have to go down and just be like, hi, remember me? I live in my apartment now. I bought it less than a year ago, but I've still lived there for like 8 months. Whatever. Okay, so we'll figure that out afterwards. Apparently I typoed. Apparently this one's actually on me. I sent already 4040. Oh. Anyway. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Well, luckily it's wrong. Yeah, that's the wrong one. May, you can still publish this mod. You can still publish this mod. It's fine. God, I was looking at I was looking at my YouTube recommended search to see if this VOD could still be published because I was like, wait, what are the last things that I searched for? I don't actually know. And the answer is we've got Same Moon, doll eye makeup, which I was just curious about. I was like, man, how does everybody know how to do that? And then Same My Name. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I don't know what this meant. Edamame, Baby No Money 2, Shinsta, Ellie Minibot, Miko View Life, Always Slightly Sleepy ASMR, Hotline by Baby, Water Globes ASMR, Staz ASMR, Eons, and ASMR Whisper. So we're fine. That's fine. Oh, meme say my name. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Heisenberg Minibot. Yeah, here's my new song, My Address by Ellie Minibot. Listen, man, I'm lonely. I could use the company. When I was a kid, when like missionaries would come to our door, we would always like invite them in and make them tea. Like we knew the people who would be near us every summer, and I think it's honestly just because my mom just kind of liked having company. My mom was just kind of excited to have company. Like literally, they would come by and she would just be like, "Oh, come in, we made cake." So don't invite the internet to my house. Yeah, I actually have to say I do have like a proper scary thing now that's been in my DMs. Before that I never have. Before that, all of my DMs have been like pretty chill. That sounds adorable. It was very nice. Yeah, they're chill. They're chill people, and it's always nice to discuss someone's favorite book. You know, it's like you get to hear someone talk about their favorite book. You know, that's kind of fun. So yeah. The egg thing? What egg thing? Oh, the egg guy. Okay, egg guy. Listen, egg guy was chill about it though, right? Like egg guy wasn't like, I'm gonna find you. You know, I now have someone in my DMs. I might eventually have to close DMs, but he's been sending a lot of like, "You're gonna feel me," so that's a little scary. I don't know if I want him to come to my house. I don't want to feel whatever that is. Yeah, so outside of that, everything's been pretty chill. Yeah, exactly. Egg Guy was asking, you know? Egg Guy was making an offer, I guess. You know, so that's less scary. Mods, kill that guy with hammers? He's never been in chat, I don't think. He just writes to me on Twitter, so... I don't know. Block them? Well, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I think a lot of people don't realize. You are actually safer not acknowledging that. How do I explain? People often think like, oh, just block someone. No. If someone wants a way to communicate to you, and they are currently doing it in a way that is like fairly harmless and not escalating, right? You mute them. That's what you do. You just kind of leave it, right? If you make it clear to them that you've seen it, now this communication is two-way communication. Now they feel like they have some connection to you, like they've reached you, and they've lost their old form of way of communicating to you, which means they're going to seek out a new one, right? It's much safer to just not acknowledge this kind of thing than to block. So anyway, I've been obviously not acknowledging it, but it has been getting weird, man. So yeah, like feeding the trolls. Just don't. Yeah. So saw Neurodog in the hallway, looked really cool. Thank you. We got a lot of work to do on it. Why'd I tell you guys? I don't think he's here. I don't know, man. I just imagine that the code bugs hanging out right now are pretty chill. I don't think he's among you. Why'd I tell you guys? Well, just like we won't bring it up again. I don't know, it's fine. Unless he's like literally in chat right now, which I assume he would have messaged me. Then we're all good. Yeah. Among Us. Among Us. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys are leaving so many comments and it means the world. Thank you! Thank you so much for listening to my silly song and commenting on it. It means a stupid amount to me. Yeah, unfortunately, my song will be kind of suppressed on YouTube because YouTube does this super cool thing where it makes a topic that's you. It makes a topic for your song. So if you want to have your song on YouTube Music and you don't want to pay like thousands of dollars a year for Vivo, then what happens for like the YouTube Music service, what happens is that they make a topic of your song. And that topic, they get all the revenue from. You don't actually get any royalties or revenue from listens to that topic. And if there's another version of your song, even if it's from your official channel, they suppress it. They suppress it in the algorithm so that their version gets more. So yeah, it's kind of extortion. And it's kind of messed up. But yeah, no, so, and this is the part that I find saddest, is that the comments are turned off on that version, which means that if someone had something that they wanted to share about it, they can't. They can't, which really breaks my heart. So if you do listen on YouTube, please listen to the version on my channel, so that if you have something to say about it, you can say that. Because I don't really, I don't really care about the revenue. Shares from streams are pretty low. And while I love sharing my music and I love having it out there, it's not like a money-making vehicle for me. You know what I mean? So the revenue doesn't really matter. But the comments really do. I really want to hear what people have to say about it and to connect with people about it. And it makes me sad that I can't when they do that. Did I remember to monetize my channel? No, but what's the point, dude? I mean, I literally can't monetize this song. Like, I can't, because they're like, oh, copyright strike. This is actually written by Ellie Minibot, and we have the real version, so you can't do this. And I repealed it. I appealed it. I was like, hey, I'm Ellie Minibot. Like, I'm obviously Ellie Minibot. This is my song on my channel, and they were like, nope, you can't monetize this. So anything that I have on any of my streaming platforms, I can't monetize. I can't monetize on my own channel or obviously on their channel. So I don't make any money off of my music really on YouTube. So it doesn't really matter. And I'm not going to pay a lawyer for it because, you know, even if I did, they need to see a face. Yeah, I don't know, man. So yeah, I don't make any money off of that, but I don't really care about that. I don't make money whether you listen to my version or the YouTube version, but I do feel happy if you comment on my version. Because I want to know what you think. Bandcamp would be great. And listen, if you want the WAV file, I'll just send you the WAV file. Like, I post it in my Discord all the time. I don't need to make any money off of my music. That's not really why I make it, you know? Before I wasn't making any money off my music and no one was hearing it. Now people hear it. I don't really care if I make money off of it. I just want to hang out with people and sing songs with them. It's literally all I want in the whole world. Paul C. Deschamps, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the sub. Back to Michelle Creeber days. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Can you make it your ringtone? Of course. Yeah. So yeah, no, I've got the WAV file up there. And of course the karaoke version as well. How about in Spotify? Yeah, it should be up on Spotify. It should be up on Spotify now. Let's see how it's doing. Let's obsessively check the numbers. Let's see. It should be out. Yeah. Wait, no. Wait, where is it? I thought it would be out. Huh? Oh, yeah. Okay, it is. One song, 3 minutes and 45 seconds. I guess they don't have any listener data for it yet. For how many plays there are. Because it was just released. You listened last night on Spotify? Yeah, I think that Spotify made it public at midnight, which is fine. It's a shame that they can't be more specific than that, but that's because of TuneCore. TuneCore is a nightmare, and I should never have used it, but it's really hard to switch. I wish I'd used DistroKid. My sister uses DistroKid, and it's supposedly way better. But alas, here I am. You already have it on your playlist! I'm honored. I'm touched. Dude, I can't believe how many songs I have out now. Like, we have like a whole album out. Hot dang. Although, like, none of them are the same genres. Afar and Together are kind of the same. I Don't Want to Be an Engineer and Same Moon, I feel like, kind of go together. And then, which, again, I didn't write I Don't Want to Be an Engineer, of course. When's the CD being released? Do you guys want that? Do you guys want that? Live Metalverse concert when? Listen, I would love to make that happen. I don't know if I'll be successful, but I would love to make that happen. Maybe someday. If you guys want a CD, I have so much experience making CDs. Like, you don't even understand. We used to, cause okay, when my mom would do a show, one of the things that we would do was we would record all of the songs from the musical with all of the kids, and then we would burn them onto CDs, and we would make these little like CD stamps with like pictures of the cast, so that if you were in that show, you could get a CD of all of the songs. So I've made a lot of CDs in my time, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Small batch vinyl pressings. Yeah, it's really expensive. It's crazy expensive. Thank you, Goldie Bell. See this? Okay. Let's Go CD would be nice. Yeah. So I mean, I know that on Bandcamp there are ways of doing all of this, but I don't know exactly how it works outside of that. Yeah, we're okay, boys. We're okay. You just did your college finals yesterday. I hope everything went okay. Bandcamp is supposed to be good, but it's just kind of stressful to switch to a new platform. I would still have to use TuneCore, which, God, I wish they were better. God, there was like a thing, this was solved ages ago and it's fine now, and it's like, I think it's okay to talk about it, but they also like doxed me very publicly. TuneCore like also doxed me, which sucks, but it's fine because I do that myself anyway, so who even cares, man? They're not giving any new information you guys didn't already have. Have I heard Chinatown Blues with Neuro and Vettel? Of course. Of course. Yeah, so I will say, if you're a VTuber, maybe, or just anyone anonymous, maybe use DistroKid even more than I would suggest that to everyone else. Why let other people dox you when you could take initiative and dox yourself? They really provided doxing as a service. Yeah. So the deal was, you have to provide your real name for like author stuff, for like legal stuff, right? So like you have to say like, hey, this is me, this is my full legal name, and I did write this song, but I would prefer that on the like writing listing you put this fake name, but if I ever have to like go to court or something, it should be public that this is my real name, right? And they're supposed to keep that information to themselves, something they did not do. This was so long ago. This was a problem with like, I think Together. I think this was a problem with, I'm not even sure it would have been Together. Yeah, I think it was Together. So like, this was a problem forever ago, and it's fine now, and it's all scrubbed from the internet, and we're all safe. But it was really, really messed up, and I had to be on the phone with them for ages, and I had to be like, please, I need you to do this for me. Yeah, the law has not caught up with the need for anonymity on the internet, but alas, so one could argue it's one of the core parts of the service I pay them for. Well, yeah, but they also, give my music for free to YouTube to post in my stead. And then I can't post my music on YouTube without getting a copy. And I appealed it, and they just denied it. Like, there was nothing else I could do. It wasn't like, oh, can you provide further proof that this is who you are or anything? They just straight up denied it. They were just like, I don't think so. I think money tastes good, and we want it instead. So yeah, I don't know. Definitely use DistroKid and not TuneCore, and yeah, I don't know. Make sure that you turn off publish to YouTube, because you can choose that in DistroKid, so that it only goes to YouTube Music and not to YouTube itself, where they like to copyright strike your songs that you post to your channel. There we go. There we go. You can escalate, and hopefully then the other party responds before it needs to go to court. I mean, I'm not going to take this to court. I don't have the money. Like, taking things to court is expensive. I'm not going to go to court for this. It's not like I would make a ton of money anyway, And like, again, I don't really need it. That's not really why I release music. So the real thing that bothers me is just that they suppress my music. So that they can have more views on their upload of it, which doesn't allow comments! So, anyway. Any lawyers in chat? I would like to think that that lawyers would not waste their time on this. This is really, really, truly not that big a deal. Threatening to take them to court is enough? Nah, because these aren't small individuals, This is like the distribution company that my music was sold to. So what happens is, when you publish music, the right to enforce distribution is sold to a company, right? And that company has automatic strikes going up whenever it detects any of its music anywhere. And that's the company that I would have to take to court. And their entire job is to take things to court, That's their whole job. Ain't no way I'm gonna make a difference, right? I can always crowdfund legal assistance. I just don't care enough, man. Plus, I don't want to take your money. That's the whole point, is I don't want to take your money. I don't really care, It's their job. They'd know when to back down. I don't know, man. Surely I wouldn't lose such a case? Well, it would depend. The other thing is that it could wind up doxing me, Like, I would be the defendant in a public court case. Not defendant. I would be the what do you call it? Someone help! What's the opposite? The plaintiff! Thank you. I would be the plaintiff, the attacker. I would be the plaintiff in a public court case. And they're not gonna make it like Ellie _minibot versus, right? Exactly. So you have to file under your legal name. So it's not gonna happen. The aggressor. It's not gonna happen, but I don't appreciate that they do it. And I do think that it's important for other VTubers to know to not use TuneCore, no matter what. Please, please. Well, if I make an LLC though, then my information is still public. You know what I mean? Just change my name to Ellie Minibot. Perfect. Why not switch from TuneCore to the next one? Well, you see. So, it is a whole nightmare. Anti-sponsor. Yeah, honestly, DistroKid, sponsor me. I will sing your praises. My sister works with DistroKid, and apparently it's great. But yeah, the deal is you can't really move your music over. There are ways of doing it, but it's super complicated because obviously TuneCore doesn't want to make it easy. TuneCore doesn't want to make it easy to switch away from TuneCore, you know? So what you have to do is start with the right distributor. Don't start with a bad distributor because it's super hard to switch after the fact. What about my new music? Can I switch that? Well, then I would be paying for 2 subscription services, right? Because it costs money to keep my music on TuneCore, and it would then be costing me additional money to put music on DistroKid. You pay for you pay for like a subscription, and it's not cheap. Oh yeah, you pay them. So if you pay them, then you can submit as much music as you want every year. And if you stop paying them, they take all your music down. And then if I wanted to re-upload it somewhere else, it wouldn't have all those views and everything on it. So I would have to start fresh, basically. Yeah, you get scammed from multiple sides. Yeah, the whole thing sounds like a scam. But unlike most scams, it's a scam that lets me share my music with my friends. So, I'm okay with it. Yo, paid free doxing? Sign me up. Yeah. Why use them then in the first place? Well, it was really hard to figure out who would be best to use. You know, this information isn't like widely available. I saw a lot of people saying DistroKid is worse, TuneCore is worse, right? And the answer is that they both have drawbacks. DistroKid is kind of more expensive, and so I chose TuneCore because it was cheaper, and I was just starting out. I wasn't a big VTuber. It didn't really matter if I got doxed anyway. And I just wanted to have my music somewhere, and I didn't want to have to pay I couldn't really justify more than $50 a year to put my music up. And now they have all of my music hostage. So if I switch over, I would lose all the views. I'm not even sure I would get to keep my artist. So anyway. Yeah. Maybe just ask my mom? My mom doesn't have a lot of experience with the music industry, no. She only did live performances. It was my sister. It's my sister who uses DistroKid, and she started after I did. So, what happened in that conversation was that she was like, hey Boots, do you know if I should use TuneCore or DistroKid? And I was like, don't use TuneCore. So she used DistroKid, and she's been having a great time with them. She's like, oh yeah, I can individually decide which things I want to publish to and which things I don't. They don't automatically charge me weird stuff to promote my own music through them, which I don't want, you know? So yeah. Yeah, American copyright law is funny. Is very funny. Is she a VTuber too? No! And she would laugh so hard at that. But she has beautiful music. She's in a punk band. That's the kind of music she makes. And they release music. And they're gonna be touring soon. But I can't say anything about that. So, I can't even play any of her music, which sucks. But yeah, no, that's Bot Sister. So, that was all the information I was able to give her. Stop trying to dox myself? Yeah, no, it would be much worse to dox her because she's innocent, you know? If I get doxed as a VTuber, I deserve that, you know? But if I dox my sister, she didn't sign up for that. She in no way signed up for that. That's not fair at all. One day I'm gonna dox myself so hard I'll be free to play my sister's music. Dude, there were times during the Whoa, what? DistroKid has an article talking about switching from a different distributor, and they mention that if the metadata is the same, then generally services will try and transfer the play counts to... a new and the playlist to the new distributor. If that would work. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Maybe I'll try and switch that over. Maybe that'll be one of the infrastructure things that we do after the UK trip and getting the robot going and open source and the new project that we're going to be doing for open source and oh god. I mean, this one is really important, you know? Canceling a TuneCore subscription is a nightmare? No, Stas! Wait, Stas, are you a musician? Wait, Stas, are you a musician? Answer me right now. I need to know. I'm gonna die. I need to know. This is Stas lore I didn't have. We're just waiting for an answer now, I guess. We'll never get one. You made some music for fun during COVID. Wait, what do you play? What do you make? What kind of music do you make? Yep, just waiting to see all the ways the distro kid will ruin my life as well. Exactly. Stas, what kind of music? Making EDM stuff. I wanna hear the Stas music. I wanna hear the Stas song so bad. Stas, you wanna collab on a song? Oh my god. Am I gonna wear a mask to open sauce? Nah, just no one will know it's me because I'm the most average looking girl. Literally, no one can identify me. Good frickin' luck. Also, I just love this emote, so I'm putting it in chat because I love it. It's so good. I will be identified? Yeah, good luck. Seriously. I look like the default playable character. So the point really is just that my laughter is recognizable, then I simply won't laugh. I'll be very serious at open sauce. I'll only go like, I see. What if I'm faking my laugh, bro? If I were gonna fake a laugh, why would I fake this one? There are way better laughs in the world, man. If I were gonna fake a laugh, it would be like a demure giggle. It would be like, oh, I don't know. I can't do a good laugh, but it would be better than this. I freaking hate my laugh. It's just like a series of bizarre gasps. Yeah, that's what I laugh like. But yeah, no, for the sake of anonymity, my laugh is fake. And in person, I have a completely different laugh. The nerdy girl with the blue eyes. Yeah, that's like a lot of people at Open Sauce, I think. I think there are a lot of nerdy girls at Open Sauce. Good luck. I am guessing that I am not going to be the only nerdy 5'7" girl at Open Sauce. Make myself hoarse by screaming all day right before. Well, I will be screaming before I go because I'm going to be going to Open Sauce. So, you know. Rula, you haven't seen me! What do you mean? Yeah, you guys have seen my chin. You guys have seen my chin. So, my, nerdy girls at Open Sauce? I gotta buy tickets. Yeah, no. So, for real, chat. Like, what do you think is gonna be there? It's gonna be like a bunch of nerdy girls. Yeah, so I accidentally showed my chin one time on stream, and it looked like a chin. I don't know that you could really tell much. And ankles. Yeah, I did once show one of my ankles. Yeah, and nerdy guys. Listen, chat. If you're you know, looking to blend in with the crowd, go to Open Sauce. Ellie has a chin confirmed? Barely, man. Barely. My chin looks like a chin? Any chin experts in here? So, yeah, that's what's accidentally been revealed at this point. But and a selfie with my face covered. Yeah, and my outfit. Yeah, I've shown fit pics. I've shown some good fit pics in chat. We know your project idea. Well, it might not even be happening, and a different one might be happening instead. So, good freaking luck. Plus, Iron Mouse was saying how nerdy guys are the equivalent of a big goth girls? I don't see that. You know, let her cook. I trust Mouse on this, but I don't really see it. I don't really get how that's true. What does that mean? How does that work? Like, I mean, I guess I don't think that the culture is so. How do I explain this? Like the culture was kind of obsessed for a moment with big booba goth girls. You know, that was like a thing that the culture was just like all over for a minute. They were just like, oh my god, I want like a pharmacy tech who's 35 to explain Invader Zim to me. They were just like really, really into that for a minute. But, nerdy guys? Like, listen, as a Gale enjoyer, I know that there's a lot less Gale fanfic than there is fanfic with, like, any of the other romanceable dudes. Except Halson, who's, like, boring. He's really boring. He's like a piece of bread. Overclocked, thank you so much for the sub. So, like, I'm not saying that he's not a type. Like, obviously, when they were like, what are, like, the 6 types of guys that women would want to romance, right? One of them was a nerdy guy, but he's not the most romanced. I don't think that they're the equivalent. You know what I mean? Because I do think that Shadowheart is probably the most romanced, and she is like a goth girl, you know? But Galemancer is it's not as many Galemancers as there are the other archetypes. So I don't think that they're equivalent. I don't think they're equivalent. Yeah, I mean the other thing is that, like, if I'm honest, I don't really care if code bugs see me. Like, I don't know. I hope you guys would still be would still like me. I've made it quite clear that I'm pretty mediocre looking. Like, I don't think that anyone is imagining, like, Ellie is a gorgeous queen, and if I met her in person, she would stun me with her beauty. You know? So I feel like I won't disappoint people too much. But yeah, if you go looking for me at Open Sauce, I'm sure that you could succeed in finding me. And if you do, good for you, I guess. I don't know. I love you guys. I don't know. I'm not afraid of you. But also, yeah, I'm pretty average looking. So keep that in mind. I don't always undersell myself. Listen, man, I mean, you saw me playing that game last night. Sometimes I'm just appropriately selling myself. Sometimes I'm selling myself at market value. Yeah, that's true. If anyone tries to attack me, I'll just beat them. I'll just fight them and win. I literally can't imagine losing a fight. I think that I would just win every fight. I can't imagine not. So good luck with the autograph collectors. No one wants my autograph. Jesus, just sweep the leg. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. People are like, "Oh, Ellie, I'm so much bigger than you. I could absolutely beat you in a fight." And it's like, yeah, it sounds like you got a high center of gravity. Sounds like you got a high center of gravity, brother. I'm gonna sweep the leg. Yeah, you're not structurally sound, are you? Huh? You're looking real precarious up there. Then coming back to 20 pounds is so heavy. You don't understand. It's kind of heavy. You can find Ellie eating in the bathroom eating a can of beans. Probably true. Although, I don't know. I mean, I imagine that Open Sauce has, like, food area, and I would probably just be eating fries in there. Like, I'm not going to bring beans on the plane. That's illegal. And I'm not going to bring beans in my checked bag. So I'd have to buy beans out there. And I'm not going to say to Bao, like, hey, can we make a quick bean stop, brother? Hey, brother, do you mind if we make a quick bean stop? So no, I'm just going to live on French fries while I'm there. It'll be fine. A sorceress? I don't think I'd be a sorceress, really. Minnie! Minnie, I love you! Thank you so much for stopping by! What's my favorite kind of beans? Oh, it's so hard, man. There are a lot of good ones out there. Okay, I want to say either chickpeas, black beans. Yeah, either chickpeas or black beans, probably. Yeah, Minnie, we were listening to your live cover. It's so beautiful. The meower arrives. She has arrived to meow. Oh, I mean, for desserts, obviously red bean. I love red bean. I love red bean desserts. They are my favorite. 90% chance you will have to autograph a bean can at Open Sauce? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Bring me beans. I will sign them. Bean dessert? Yeah, red beans. Like red bean dessert? Have you guys ever had it? Does red bean pudding exist? Yeah. You gotta know where to look, but yeah. Edamame also good. So true. So real. So yeah, no idea what that is really. Red bean. Okay, so like red bean paste is like, it's really hard to describe. I know that it sounds like it would be weird. Red bean buns. Oh my god, yes. It's not weird though. It's good. Yeah, it's in a lot of Japanese food. What's the best starter bean? I feel like black bean is a pretty good starter bean. Yeah, red bean mochi too. Yeah. It's like sweet. It's like kind of okay, it's got like brownie energy, you know? It kind of brings like a brownie energy, but instead of chocolate, it's just like kind of a sort of like sweet savory thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the best way to describe it. Yeah, but it's sort of like bringing like the kind of like thick, heavy kind of dessert sort of thing. Yeah. Chocolate also comes from beans. Yo, you're so right. So does vanilla. We have a lot of bean flavored ice creams, don't we? We have chocolate, vanilla, red bean. Bella Rose, thank you so much for the gifted sub. And Nimbus, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Oh my god, we have a hype train going. McMuffins, welcome. Vulpus Larvalis, thank you so much for the prime sub. Thank you, guys. Bean tier list could be a cool stream idea. Listen, I made that promise on day one of my streaming journey that I would not do react content unless it was to something specifically related to me, and that I would not do tier lists unless someone really begged me. So, yeah, we go, man. Lace Spades, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my gosh, you guys are so kind. If you don't squint too hard, we come from beans. Yeah, dude, it is kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy that we need a bean tier list, please. Wait, you have a react content idea that's related to me? How is it related to me? What is it? What is the idea? You love tier lists? I think tier lists can be fun in a collab context. Like if you're doing like a tier list with someone and it's mostly just like an excuse to yap and like an opening for you to like joke with them, I think that could be good. But there is a certain point after which I feel like tier lists can be, if they're a whole stream concept, I think if you're a full-time streamer, you have time for more streams. Does this make sense? Like when I talk about like, oh, I don't really do react, I don't really do tier lists and stuff. You demand it. Oh my god. 10 most unhinged vow tweets. Well, but again, that doesn't directly involve me. So I think that if you're a full-time streamer, you probably have enough time to stream enough stuff that you're still making a lot of original content, you know? But for me, if I did react content, I only stream 3 times a week, right? And so if I did react content, we would be losing a third of my streams that week to someone else's content, you know? So I think that if you do react content like once a week and you stream a bunch of times a week, it's not as much of a problem. But if you only stream 3 times a week, then 1/3 of your streams are gonna be, yo, and my friends are so nice to me. My friends are so nice to me, I don't deserve them. Then, you know, it's, bean tier list with Vettel, he's not like a big time bean enjoyer like me. He doesn't really go for the beans like I do. Yo, oh my gosh, Cider, the girl who is, a psychologist who reacted to me eating beans in the bathroom. I was glad that she got it. Yes, dude, this is why I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go to the UK. Because I know that no one is ever like, I'm excited to go to the UK for the food, but I love potatoes and I love beans. These are my favorite foods, and this is what they do there. They're the experts on this. I think I'm going to have amazing food in the UK. I think it's going to be my favorite food ever. Fiddle bean enjoyer versus professional bean connoisseur. The old Yeller protocol. Yes, still very much active. We don't use many other beans very often. Well, yeah, but baked beans are nice. So, who cares? Go to Germany, experience actual bread? Listen, man, I was in Germany for literally like one night. I had the food at the wedding, and I will say the bread was the same. For all the people who are like, oh, the bread is so different. I've talked about it before. Oven Helium! Guys, for those of you who don't know, Oven was my first follower who I did not know in real life. When I started streaming, the second stream I ever did, Oven followed me and became part of my community. Was one of the first people to sub. And it's been 30 months! Holy. Thank you, Oven. Thank you so much! Thank you so much! I can't believe you're still here. I'm honored to know you. Thank you so much. The OG. Yeah? He was the community for a minute! Yeah! The original code bug! The first code bug! Get this man VIP? Oh my god, you're so right. How have I not already done that? I'm a bad boy. I should have had that done immediately. Okay, Oven, you should have VIP now. Original code bug, first of his name. Sensei-aku, welcome. Thank you for the follow. When I grow up, I want to be like Oven Helium. It's just so cool that he still comes around. Thank you, Oven. Whoa! Medvo! Medvo, you're giving 20! Another bad decision from our favorite meme lord! Medvo, thank you so much! Thank you so much! Oh my gosh. Can I get your sing gentleman? I don't know what this means, but I love it. Can I get your sing gentleman? What am I singing? I should sing something, huh? We haven't been singing nearly enough. What do we, Medbo has gifted a total of 887 subs. Is that the most of anybody? It's gotta be. I don't want to be an engineer. I tried so hard and got so far and now I can't decide. All my life I've given my career. These numbers in my head keep on spinning round and round, yeah. I can only guess what's right. Should I stay 3 more years just to... Oh my gosh, Madmo! Thank you so much for the 1 gifted! We did it! We did! Just a waste away. Come a slave to all these numbers. It's overdue, all the stress, yeah, to say I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't want to be an engineer. I tried so hard and got so far and now I can't decide. All my life I've given my career. These numbers in my head keep on spinning round and round, yeah. I can only guess what's right. Should I stay 3 more years just to waste away? Come a slave to all these numbers. It's overdue, all the stress, yeah, to say I'm fine. A, B, C, finding all these numbers. Integrate, differentiate, it's getting old, yeah. 5, 4, 3, finding all these numbers. It's overdue, all the stress, yeah, to say I'm fine. Man, yeah, so anyway, I should have looked up lyrics first. But yeah, I love that song. Beautiful, beautiful song. I did not write that one. As you'll notice, I am an engineer. And I'm glad I'm an engineer. But I was not always sure that I would make it. I had plenty of sad nights in college, as I think many engineers do. The ukulele is a bit low. It's not a ukulele! I don't even play ukulele! Anyway, the banjo pickup isn't working. That could be. Let me see. I've been having trouble with this cable, so I'd believe it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything lighting up. And it's like all there. I can't tell if this is my voice or not, if that's the other one. that's quite loud. Yeah, okay. So it is picking it up. Okay, let's turn it down more. How's that? Okay. Crunch? Oh no, is there crunch? Daskamania, thank you so much for 5 gifted. A bit of white noise, but sounds great otherwise. We'll have to work on it. Okay. Okay, Nestle Crunch. Yeah. Whoa! Oh my god, an SFX player, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Daskamania, thank you so much for the sub and the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. And Rula, thank you so much for the bits. And Swearogger, thank you so much for the bits. Oh my gosh. Can't believe we're at a level 7. You guys, thank you. Rowdy Squirrel, thank you so much for the sub. Swearogger, thank you so much for 400 more bits. Oh my gosh. So I played this a little before, but I would love to know what you guys think about it, whether... Oh! I'm not great at Clawhammer, but that's... I can't do much, but like... Yeah, I'm not great at Clawhammer. I'm pretty messy at Clawhammer, but yeah, I can do a little. It's slightly too loud. Okay, okay. Let me see. Turn it down a little. Well, you know... First it's too quiet, then it's too loud. Level 9, what? How are you guys doing this? Cataclystia, thank you so much for 5 gifted! Okay, okay. I think this should be about good. So, I could do one of the songs that I'm considering releasing after this, because I have a lot of originals, and I'm just not really sure... which ones I would do after. DB Cooper's Ghost, thank you so much! XD41, thank you so much for 421 bits! And DB Cooper's Ghost, thank you so much for 10 gifted! Leonardo, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much, everybody. King Bob Fatman, thank you so much for 500 bits! Oh my gosh, you sweethearts. I played this like last stream, but I would love to know what people think of it if you want. And then you guys can tell me if you want it released or not, because that's really the big thing. Like, I'm not trying to release anything that no one needs released. So it's really ultimately up to you guys. At the end of the day, if you guys want it released, then we'll do it. And if not, then don't worry about it. Yetta, thank you so much for 500! Oh my gosh! HR from John, thank you so much for the bits. Eros, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Yamagami, thank you so much. And Mega Bat, thank you so much. Okay. I am wherever I go. I am wherever I go. All on my own, never alone. I am wherever I go. I am wherever I've been, feet stuck, breathing it in. Hand on my hand and her hair on his skin. I am wherever I've been.
washed up on the sand. She loves the child I am.
Yeah! So, that's a song that I have not released. I don't even have a name for it properly. I guess just like I am wherever I go. I don't know. Know any Bow songs? Yeah, of course. Of course. Bloody Pumas, thank you so much for 5 months. Mecha Morshu, thank you so much for 6 months. Franjo Ho, thank you for 200 bits. Ava, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hi! Ava, hey! And Zervan Unix, thank you so much for 10 gifted. Holy, Zervan, thank you! And Policy Dijon, thank you so much for 5 gifted. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh my god, Final Bow is beautiful. Well, wait, let me see if there are lyrics. Okay, so we're not going to be able to find lyrics, but we will be able to find Okay. Oh man, okay. Can't withstand much of the heartache, so it's best I shouldn't agree. Still love it, but now I'm empty. Shall I once what still remains? Roads ahead don't seem too bad until I feel it come right underneath. Can't go on again, but I move ahead. Yeah. Thoughts crashing in, nowhere to go. Keep on moving forward though. I'll dive right in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sorry, I've never tried to play this before, but anyway, I wanna jump again, feel the light on the surface and the pain, and then I'll somehow make it out back to you and feel brand new. I wanna go again this time, not scared of any end, until my heart stops when the curtain falls. You'll never forget it, not even after my final bow. Yeah. Oh my god, I love her. Yeah. Stuck in the rain, but you're still calling my name. Yeah. Oh my god, I love her. Call it, yeah, anyway, call it destiny. Yeah. For you to say, oh, we'll keep diving in. Yeah, anyway, I love her. She's really good. Oh, banjo volume slightly high. God, I can't win with you guys, can I? I wanna jump again, feel the light on the surface and the pain, and then I'll somehow make it out back to you and feel brand new. I wanna go again this time, not scared of any end, until my heart stops when the curtain falls. You'll never forget it, not even after my final bow. Yeah! Anyway, chat reflects streamer reflects chat reflects streamer. So real. Aaron! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for 12 months! And Megaslot, thank you so much for 6 months! Rusa, thank you so much! Thank you so much. Milky Dude, thank you so much for the Prime sub! Oh my gosh, thank you everybody. But yeah, the one that was referenced earlier as some people's favorite song, weirdly, because it's like, it's probably my most unpleasant song. But yeah, anyway, we could play it. Oh. If we were thinking of like the songs that are like least VTubery that I've written, this is definitely up there. This feels like so wrong to release as a VTuber, but like, oh God, what have you done? Just like summer days when you were young. You'd kick anything to feel it crack, run off to hear them call you back, sob just to taste the salt, drop anything to watch it fall. Or you'd pick a fight you couldn't win, just to test the thickness of your skin. Sit back and watch the end begin, wind them up and watch them spin. All the good just went out of your pockets. Everything you do it wrong. You were born with your fork in the socket. Everybody knew it all along. Everybody knew it all along. You kicked it just to feel it crack. Lost love and you can't get it back. Sad, but they see through it all. You dropped them just to watch them fall. Never knew a line till you crossed it, and you never could leave well enough alone. You strained your mother's voice till she lost it, and she whispered you the lyrics of a song she had written just for you. It hurt cause you could tell she knew you were born to be the grit in the gears. Peel back your pleas and look inside. Can't you see you left your sister in tears? Did you hurt her just to hear her cry? Did you kick her just to hear her crack? You can call but she's not calling back. Shattered like a china doll, and you dropped her just to watch her fall. All the good just went out of your pockets. Everything you do it wrong. You were born with your fork in the socket, and everybody knew it all along. Past the fountain in the empty mall, last thing shining in the urban sprawl. You're grown now and it seems so small. You pump the water and you watch it fall. Yeah! So, anyway, that's that song. That's probably like, I don't know, I have a few that are like similarly a bad choice as VTuber songs go. But, yeah, I'm trying to think if there are any that I truly have never played on stream. Oh, yeah, I don't want to be here. That one, oh man, I can find that. I know I can find that somewhere. Let me see. In draft. Yeah, okay, we found it. I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna hear myself sing. Don't wanna be the beating heart or the mind spiraling. I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna hear myself sing. Think, don't wanna be the sullied soul or the mess of meat it's in. I don't wanna be alive, I don't wanna be dead. Don't want the headache or the hand that's holding my head. Don't remember how to play sweet, I don't think I want to. Don't want the wanting or the sweetness I used to. And I don't wanna die here, I don't wanna go somewhere new. I don't wanna die alone, but I don't wanna watch this kill you. And I don't wanna be okay, I want that to be okay. Maybe better is a sick lie, maybe better is a trick you play. When I feel bad, I don't wanna feel better. When I feel bad, I don't wanna feel. When I feel bad, I don't wanna feel better. When I feel bad, I don't wanna feel. I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna hear myself sing. Yeah! What are my other absolute mope jams? I wonder what I got. I know that somewhere I've got the one that has the line, "You can make me feel bad if it makes you feel free," which is just so mopecore. Oh, I wonder if that's actually in my drive. That would be in my Google Drive from 1,000 years ago, yeah. Yeah, we could lie. Sorry you were big, I made you tea. I hear what you say, even when you won't say it to me. What did all of this mean? Did it mean a thing? Or was I just a girl-shaped box you put your feelings in? If you're leaving, leave me behind. Said you'd teach me to swim, but I tread water just fine. Whenever you want me, I'll be waiting right here. I'm as driven by pride as you are driven by fear. I'm as driven by pride. There's still time to take it all back. You could drop your bag and I could help you unpack. You could stand up and go, I could stand my ground. We could lie, back down. You left a couple of shirts, hung them back up, held the phone with 2 hands like a kid holds a cup. Watched the sweep of the moon as it rose and then fell. Never minded the hush, but the waiting was hell. And you swallow the fruit and you spit out the rind, and of course it's alright, and of course I'll be fine. Whenever you want me, you know where I'll be. You can make me feel bad if it makes you feel free. You can make me feel bad. You could come back tonight, we could sort it all out. There's still time to decide that this one didn't count. We could bury the spade and forget what we found. You could lie, I could lie, we could lie back down. We could lie back down, we could lie back down. We could lie back down. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played that one on stream before. It's one of my whatever you call like the worst songs someone has written. it's one of my whatever the opposite of a hit is. But yeah, I don't usually play that one because it's like you know, not good. Let's see what I got. We got Till It Can't Be, which I've definitely played on stream a lot. We've got Playhouse, which I've played on stream sometimes. Hurricane Song, which is Don't Look Down, which we released. Glory, which is my dad's favorite. Difference Sake, which was ultimately... I never played Difference Sake. I don't even totally remember how it goes. Because it was... yeah, a lot of the songs that I write use kind of weird time signature stuff. Like, what is it called? Till It Can't Be is in 14. And a lot of my songs sort of dip in and out. But this song, sometimes when you write a song, you're kind of writing 2 songs at the same time, and at a certain point you have to like cut off the song that isn't going to make it, and it's too similar to the others. So you kind of have to leave it behind. But yeah, this was kind of the one that got cut off of Till It Can't Be, and never really made it. Oh, Gone for Good is a great mope. Problem Kid, we just played. Tallest Man is the one about my grandpa. Winter at the Cape is weak sauce. We hate that one. Okay, Glory. We'll do Glory. Yeah, the opposite of a hit would obviously be a miss. Yeah, so that was a miss. Woke to the flat black expanse of the window, all sober and starless, the sky over limbo, sweating my stress into yesterday's shirt. Too late to dream and too early for work. The clock says it's 3, but the clock runs slow. Early to rise, nowhere to go. Nothing to do, at least nothing is free. Let the water keep rising, won't let it take me. Glory, glory, it seeps in so slowly, too tied up and trusting to notice it change. But someday you're covered in water stains, weathered and weakened and all rotted through. Nothing worth saving yet, nothing to lose. Can't build or I'll break, I can't change what I've seen. Let the water keep rising, won't let it take me. Heart in my hands and my heels in the dirt, with mud in my hair and the tears in my skirt. If I fall to my knees like a child in a church, all bloodied and blue, left and blinded by hurt, singing glory, glory. If this world's not for me, if all rivers find their way back to the sea, let the water keep rising, Lord, let it take me. If all rivers find their way back to the sea, let the water keep rising, Lord, let it take me. Yeah! Yeah! Those are my Ellie's worst songs. So I don't know. I like Glory fine. They're just like, they don't really work for VTuber stuff. You know what I mean? Oh god. Oh, that's an old recording. I don't even know what song that is. It's just an old recording of something. Yeah, You're My Sunshine, sure. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when
when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awakened, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Yeah! Wait, Cerber. What about Cerber? We love Cerber. Do I know Wellerman? Yeah, we could do Wellerman. Rap God, I'm working on it! I'm working on it! Banjo VTuber, best VTuber? I don't know about any of that, but I do love VTuber. And I do love Banjo. So, you know. Yo! I love that song. I love Thank You by Dido. That's a beautiful song. I'm not gonna do a great job of the Wellerman because I don't have a super powerful voice. My voice kind of sounds like I'm already crying. But, there once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Billy O' Tea. The winds blew harder, bowed it down, oh blow, my Billy boys blow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. Captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Yeah! Anyway, that's probably enough of that. No one needs more of that. Oh, but Thank You by Dido. I think that's about right. Tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. Morning rain clouds on my window, I can't see it all. Even if I could, it would all be great. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad. I drank too much last night, got bills to pay. My head just feels in pain. I missed the bus and they'll be hell today. Late for work again. Even if I'm there, they'll all imply that I might not last the day. Then you call me and it's not so bad, it's not so bad. Giving me the best day of my life. Oh, just to be with you, just having me the best day of my life. So I'm gonna take the headphones off because it is killing me. So I won't be able to hear you guys or anything. But I need you to understand, I only have one good ear, which means that if I have my headphones on, and not my proper headphones, the ones that are bone conducting, but if I have my headphones on that I don't use for streaming, my noise canceling ones, I can't hear myself at all, because it's not like I can take it off of one ear and have it on one ear. It's like it's on my good ear or it's not, you know, which means that I can't hear anything. When do I hear Twitch chat? I mean, I hear the alerts. I have alerts on even when you guys can't hear them, so that I can hear them, so that I know if someone does something. But in this case, I'm done with it. It's over, man, because I need to be able to hear myself when I sing. It's so annoying not being able to hear yourself. It's scary. Okay. I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. Oh, just to be with you, it's having me the best day of my life. Yeah, I'm deaf in one ear. This is not new lore. Push the door, I'm home at last, and I'm soaking through and through. Then you handed me a towel. All I see is you. Even if my house falls down now, I wouldn't have a clue, because you're near me. I wanna thank you for giving me the best day of my life. Oh, just to be with you is giving me the best day of my life. Yeah. Anyway. Yes, because of the cat fan art. When they drew me as a cat, they drew me with the little the little bite out of the ear that's bad, which I think is so cute. I love that. Okay, so such a cute detail. I live and die for that. What were the other ones? I know that there were more requests and I wasn't writing them down. Mykonos by Fleet Foxes. By Fleet Foxes. Yeah, Mykonos. Willow is smart. Thank you so much for the sub. Been vibing to my dumb little robot core playlist. Thank you. And Arcastra. Oh my gosh, the amazing animator, the amazing artist responsible for so many of the things that we love. Thank you so much for 6 months. Okay, we're gonna try. I've never tried to play this song, but I feel like I can probably figure it out. Hey Maple, can you do something about this? Thank you. Okay. The door slams loud and rose up a cloud of dust on us. Footsteps follow down through the hollow sound, torn up. Wait, who did you just ban? Because that wasn't who I wanted you to deal with. That person was fine. That was okay. They can ask if I know any of Egg's songs. I don't know who that is. Thank you, Mabel. Poor person. How dare you ask about Egg songs? That's not allowed here. Okay. And you will go to Mykonos with a vision of a gentle coast and a sun to maybe dissipate shadows of the mess you made. Pallid animals in the snow-tipped pines I find hatching from the seed of youth in mud mind all night. And you will go to Mykonos with a vision of a gentle coast and a sun to maybe dissipate shadows of the mess you made. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Oh man. Argonaut Space, thank you so much for the sub. And Kirill, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, anyway. I love that song. So yeah, what were some of the other ones? Because I know there were more. Egg-free zone from now on. We don't talk about egg. Yeah, asking for eggs in this economy real. How much are eggs these days? I feel like the eggs are very expensive, but I don't really know, man. I don't eat a lot of egg. But when I was over at my parents' house, my sister was talking about how expensive eggs are now. High IQ eggs? No way! Free if you can get in the coop, real, yeah. Because the chickens are laying them for free, you know? They don't know. Although I feel like it's probably a hard time for egg farmers. I wouldn't want to steal from them right now. Maybe when the market's really good.
So you saw $6 a carton, but you have chickens, so you get your own eggs. Yeah, again, free off the chicken. fresh out the bird. I don't eat eggs until the hen has taken an IQ test. Baby chicks are so cute, dude. Oh my god. And they just make these little peeping sounds, and they look like fuzzy little dinosaurs, and I love them. Yeah, we don't talk about eggs in this chat. A little peeper. Can you request She Will Be Loved? Yeah, sure. They look like Shumi did once! Oh my god, when Shumi had the silky chicken haircut. I'm sure it looked really good. I'm sure that she oversells how bad I'm sure that she looked great. Okay. Beauty queen of only 18, she had some trouble with herself. He was always there to help her, she always belonged to someone else. I drove for miles and miles and wound up at your door. Had you so many times, but somehow I want more. I don't mind spending every day out on your corner in the pouring rain. Look for the girl with the broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while, and she will be loved, and she will be loved. I gotta scroll. I'm so sorry. Tap on my window, knock on my door. I wanna make you feel beautiful. No, I tend to get so insecure, it doesn't matter anymore. It's not always rainbows and butterflies, it's compromise that moves us along. Yeah, heart is full and my door's always open. You come anytime you want. I don't mind spending every day out on the corner in the pouring rain. For the girl with the broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while, and she will be loved, and she will. Wow, my voice is breaking a little. Will be loved, and she will be loved, and she will be loved. Yeah. Let's do Iris. Let's do Iris. Oh my god, Highland cows, incredible, unreal. Unrealistic standards of bovine beauty. I don't understand how they can possibly even exist. I love them. And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you'd feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. Sooner or later it's over, I just don't want to miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I don't think that's right. That's what the chords say, but I think they're lying to me. I don't think that's an A there. That's gross. Okay. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. you could just request a song, and if I've ever heard before, I'll do my best with it. And because you're new here and you don't know how this works, your song, I'll do it, even though I was probably gonna stop. Because my voice is starting to get a little bit crispy, crackly. But hey, you're new here, so I think that's sweet. So Leppy Loop, if you want to request a song, I'll do it. I'll stick around for you. Bango! Real bango hours. Yeah, oh man. I'm not seeing any Leppy Loop here, so perhaps they chickened out. Perhaps they weren't prepared to have the spotlight shown on them, in which case I am so sorry. Still feel by half alive? Oh my god. Okay. I want to do so many of these. Wait, Fizz, how come you pinned that? Have we heard back from Leppy Loop? Yeah! Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain by Willie Nelson. I'm so sorry, I don't know it. I'm so sorry. In which case, we will have to choose one of the other ones requested in the meantime. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? That's a movie. There are a lot of songs in it. Forgot My Name? Wait, are you talking about Lost Dog Street Band right now? Are you talking Lost Dog Street Band to me? No way. Well, I was smiling. Hell, the sun was shining. I found a reason to go on. Is it wrong? Or will this depress you? Will you sing along? And then I cried in Birmingham. I thought that you forgot my name. It's pouring rain. I've gone insane. I'm screaming. Wish I could explain. And this old world. It's call and response, so it really needs that. So yeah. And this old world, and then you guys would go like, and this old world is so ugly. It's so ugly. Most humans make me wanna die. I wanna die, or at least drink myself blind. But baby, you ease my troubled mind. One more time, and you know the call and response now. And this old world is so ugly. Most humans make me wanna die. I wanna die, or at least drink myself blind. But baby, you ease my troubled mind. Yeah, anyway, I love that song. I know the misanthropy, but alas. I don't know that song though. I don't know that song. Behind Blue Eyes, I could maybe figure that out. Let me see. Okay. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, telling only lies. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours, only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. No one knows what it's like to feel these feelings like I do. And I blame you. No one bites back as hard on their anger. Not mine, none of my pain and woe can show through. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours, only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. Yeah, anyway, that's about as much of that as I could figure out. Yeah, we kind of got that. I'd give us a B- on that. Oh, for all those also live in other time zones to attend streams but still want to interact. What do you recommend? Discord? Hang out in the Discord. I'm in there literally every day. I'm not in the VC every day, and the VC is also probably mostly at times that are a little bit hard. But yeah, hang out in the Discord. That's a good way. And I do try very hard. Do I have a capo on? Yeah. I keep a capo on 3, because old habits die hard. And on my old model, there was some hand tracking on my banjo playing. So Alanis Morissette. Oh my god, I'm honored. I don't know, Hand in My Pocket, but I know some other Alanis Morissette songs. What I should do is probably end stream. I will try and be doing more early streams. It's hard because I wanna be there for everybody. I obviously can't stream on days when I work earlier, but one thing that I might be able to do is I've been talking to my boss, and it's possible that on Fridays when I work from home, I might be able to start my day a little bit late and then work a little bit late. And then I would be able to stream early on Fridays. And maybe that could be an EU-friendly day. So that's something that's a work in progress. But I desperately want to be able to hang out with you guys more and make this all work. So let's see who's on right now. Let's see who's streaming. Okay. Twitch.tv. Farmer Bow. Wait, that's cute. Oh my gosh. Wait. Who else? Alex is on. Coco is on. She's still doing her subathon. Lena is on. Oh my gosh. That seems kind of like the right vibe. I don't know how you guys feel, but I kind of feel like cozy, comfy, scary demo day. That might be kind of the right vibe. Let's see. Only you? No, UK friendly. Listen. I mean the UK too. I'm sorry. I know that you did a whole thing, and now you're not part of the UK. But listen, man. I'm not gonna start naming every country that leaves the EU individually. I mean the time zone. Time zones, but still. Okay. This is so hard. I never know who to pick. I always feel guilty. I have fans in Australia. I have community members in Australia. It feels weird to call them fans, man. That feels weird. That feels wrong. I don't like that. Okay. Let's raid Lena. Cause that seems like she's doing something cozy. Yeah, and I don't think I've ever raided her before, and she has raided me, so we should raid Lena. Okay, nice. Lena. Okay, perfect. Here she is. Let's start this raid. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for listening to my song. Thank you so much for saying such sweet, kind things about it. Thank you for being with me. Thank you, all of you. You guys are the best. Okay. Are we ready, chat? I'll see you in latest stream. Let's go hang out with her.
What the heck? Hi, Miss Ellie. We were all in enjoying your